Jeremy, what's going on? Jeremy, what's happening?
Hey, good morning. How are you?
How can I help you?
Well, first I want to say I've been a lifetime fan of yours, but I have I guess...
I like hearing it, by the way. Thank you. Thank you, by the way. Okay?
You bet.
I mean that.
Busting scam artists and bad landlords since I was a kid.
So what's happening now? You have a patentable idea or what?
Here's my problem is I believe I have a very marketable... It's more of a system than an idea. It can be done with calls. It's for calling elk. I grew up in western Colorado, big lifetime hunter, used to guide hunters, have 4 boys that hunt, and our success rates are really low in a lot of places where we have a lot of elk, and it's because hunters have a hard time getting access to them.
Getting access to the elk?
Well, so using existing elk calls.
Okay, do me a favor. Do me a favor, Jeremy, because we have a diverse audience. Explain what elk callers do. They make noise that mimic an elk, right?
Correct.
And explain it.
The elk to you. Okay.
And what kind of a noise is it? Is it from a female, a male, or what?
It can and is both.
Yes.
For different reasons. Sometimes you will try to entice them to you as a challenge. One male challenging another.
Okay.
To, I guess to fight for a female.
Okay.
The biggest development in elk calling since in my lifetime at 43 has been replicating female elk sounds or cow calling, and so you're enticing a bull to come as an interested. Is it
basically mimicking a female in heat? I don't know if that's an expression with elks, but
no, absolutely. That's exactly the expression. They come into heat every 23 days when they're in cycle until they're actually bred throughout the fall.
So what about this? Have you perfected it?
You know what? I stumbled across it out of necessity and ingenuity and curiosity, using calls that I've never actually made my own call. I use calls that are on the market, but I modify them to do a better job. But basically, it's a technique. My concern is I have good reason to believe the technique is not patentable.
Okay, Jeremy, so let me sum it up, and we'll get Mark Trenner from Trenner Law, our intellectual property attorney and expert. What you're saying is you have taken existing technology, an existing elk call, but you have a very unique way of using it that mimics a female elk.
Absolutely, and it increases the effectiveness and range of these
so how can you make some money off of it? Well, I'm going to give you the obvious answer. If you have you use someone else's, well, I doubt they're patented anyway, maybe a design patent.
No, they're not.
Then make your own. Then make your own to do what you're doing on that one instead of having to use a special technique. Can you design one that would use your technique?
No, it's actually the way you use the call, the duration of the call. It's a combination of things, which is I don't know if it's unique to this type of activity, but so for example, I don't know, is it okay to say a manufacturer's name?
I don't care.
Okay, so one of the big names, great company, one of the biggest names in wildlife calls is Primos.
Okay.
The brand name. Will Primos.
All right, get right to it.
Anyway, so they've been successfully selling specifically sold as a long-range, long-distance cow call in competition with another primary, for market share. So basically, they're selling, if I could use an analogy, they're selling a car, a performance race car, along with some competitors that they believe is got 3 gears and will do 150 miles an hour.
Yeah.
What they don't know is their call, even out of the box, if it's called with differently, is got 6 speeds and will do 300.
All right, so you know how to use it better. That's what you're saying, Jeremy, right? You know how to do it better. So hold on.
Exponentially.
Okay, hold on, because I want to see if there's any part of this that can be patented or protected. Speaking of patenting and protecting, Dr. Kent Lawson, Aurora Orthodontics and TMJ, he came up with a way. Now, I'm not sure, did you invent it, Dr. Lawson? I mean, this is remarkable what it's doing for my kids. They wear mouthpieces at night. They don't wear braces all day. They wear them at night. And then it's gradually widening their palate. My daughter's teeth were crooked. I don't even know, Dr. Lawson, and we are going to you, and we are real customers. I didn't get it free because he's on my show. This is real deal. I had to pick orthodontics. What I want to know is, her teeth are getting so straight. Have you ever had children that don't need braces after using your mouthpieces?
Well, absolutely. Thanks, Tom. Not only does that happen, it happens more than half the time.
That they don't even need braces. Now, when
correct.
They do need braces, they need them, what, a third of the time, possibly?
Maybe. We've had extreme cases that we can treat for a couple of years with we use a MyoBrace appliance, which we're exclusive developers for Colorado.
When you say MyoBrace, that doesn't mean anything to people. So
you're talking
about the mouthpiece thing?
Yeah, it's a nighttime mouthpiece.
I call it a nighttime mouthpiece that
sure.
gradually changes the teeth. We'll be talking more about it throughout the show, but when he does it for children, it's called NEO, the New Early Orthodontics, NEO, New Early Orthodontics, and he has a book coming out on it. We'll talk about all of that. Okay, right now for Jeremy, we're going to try to get a hold of the
Mark Trenner.
Yes, Mark Trenner, intellectual property attorney. Barbara, my sympathy to you. Is this a recent thing, Barbara? Your husband died?
Correct.
When did that happen, Barbara?
He died the 19th of June.
How can of June?
Yes.
Last
year.
Okay. How can we help you, Barbara?
Well, I contacted Social Security because I wanted his benefits, and so far I have not gotten them.
Well, come on, that's not difficult to do. What have you not? Tell me what's wrong.
They're telling me it's on hold, and I don't know why it's on hold.
Well, they didn't give any reason?
No reason.
But it's been on hold since last June?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, you're listening to radio, which is going to confuse you. I think what we need to do, rather than belabor this, Barbara, is get you with Daphne. She is really good at cutting through that government red tape and getting through to the right people, and she has a heart for people that need benefits. Now, what are you trying to get specifically?
His Social Security.
His monthly payments.
Correct.
I'm wondering if they go retroactive as a result of not getting them. Do you get Medicare?
I do. Mm-hmm.
And do you have Social Security on your own?
Yes.
But you want to get his because it will be more.
Correct.
Okay, dear. You hold on. I think this would be good to give to Daphne. 303-713-8255. Welcome to the only show of its kind anywhere. As I said, we have Dr. Kent Lawson with us. If you have any questions about orthodontics, now orthodontics for children and for adults, it's amazing how it works for adults, of course. It's an accelerated method. With children, how long does it take? 4 to 5 years, Dr. Lawson?
With children, it depends on the age that we start. We can start them as early as age 4 or 5.
Now, what's the benefit of that? I mean, doesn't it cost more because they're doing it longer and they have their baby teeth, or is that a fallacy?
Not at all. It doesn't cost any more. In fact, most people, it will save them money. But the point is that the facial growth is very rapid at that age. And by age 5, 50% of the age 4, 50% of the facial growth is already complete. When traditional orthodontics starts, a lot of times at age 11 or 12, 90% of the facial growth is already completed.
Now, you're going to have some tips later on how you can actually, to some extent, you know, obviously we're born with what we're born with, but to some extent, you can actually prevent crooked teeth or prevent them from getting worse.
That's correct,
and
Tom.
we're going to talk about that because you have some specific tips. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Speaking of health care, today I have my third appointment with Bright Light Chiropractic. when I say I love this guy, this is finally a place I can go and have chiropractic adjustments. Now, they are not jarring and shocking adjustments. They are targeted, specific, gentle. He's at University and County Line, Dr. Mike Hederscheit. And when I tell you it's family chiropractic, I mean it. The entire family. And it's such a good atmosphere. What I really like is his torque release technique, which targets nerves, which can cause misalignments. Once misalignments happen, then more nerve problems, and it's a cycle. He targets the nerves that cause these misalignments. And rather than trying to explain it, if you experience it, you'll know what I mean. I am a patient. And if you want to stop the cycle of pain, if you want to get good chiropractic adjustments and a screening, the entire screening with digital x-rays and a spinal thermal scan, just $50. Adjustments are just $50 when you have them. But you can get a package, I did, and you get them for $35. Veterans are always $30. 720-583-4506. That's University and County Line. Look for it online. BrightenYourFamily.com.
This report is brought to you by the Flood Control District of the 7-county metro area.
Troubles on the drive downtown. Got a crash southbound I-25 approaching 20th. The left lane is blocked. Several vehicles involved. Backups past 48th at this time. Got a crash on the westbound side of I-70 at Quebec. That's causing delays to Central Park at this time as well. And that rollover crash is still being investigated. Highway 287 remains closed between Arapahoe Road and Isabel Road.
You took from Europe, right?
Well, no, this was developed by a dentist in Australia.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And he is now, this is all over the world, and they're slowly adapt to this because there's a lot of resistance from orthodontists.
And from oral facial surgery.
So here's our issue. Drew, if I have him over this way so I can see you for the show, then Drew can't see you for the show. So now Drew says he needs to see you for the show. I can stand. That's fine, Tom. Like I can.
Wherever he has to, except I truly don't want to use that. So
what if I just go get one of those short chairs?
That would help. You're just tall, Clint.
That'll help a lot, Clint.
Okay, let's try that. Thank you.
Kevin Calkin is the owner.
We got some really short chairs here.
Customers doing the right
I feel like you're on the floor.
Yeah.
455-7242. And on my referral list,
It's okay. It'll be fine. Yeah. It's not that It's fine.
Mr. Green Jeans can make your lawn and trees look better than ever, and at up to 30% less than the other companies. If you need lawn fertilization or aerating, tree spraying or feeding, also irrigation service, you have to call Mr. Green Jeans. Since 1991, owners Bob and Tammy Rivers have provided these services.
You know how you like to walk around and everything? You almost need an elevated platform.
Do some taping.
Well, we're online and we're on video, YouTube, Facebook, even during the break. So,
But they're streaming. They're giving him hand signals back and forth. They can't see. Back of my head doesn't signal anything.
I'm not part of the pictures going right over you.
all of us are on.
When you're talking,
It switches.
Shouldn't be picking that nose.
that camera right there.
Yeah, we have several cameras, and it'll change. So you'll have a wide shot you'll be on, and then that one it doesn't. You know, it's not a formal thing.
Yeah.
So.
Rex is with you every step of the way. To speak with a Rex representative, call now at 833-REX-HOME. That's 833-REX-HOME. CASPRD license 100077876. I grew up in a military.
Yeah, I got a couple of good ones.
Okay, good. Then I will talk about that. Well, just give me the topics, the slugs.
One was that, remember that trailer came off that guy's car?
You care about
Get 130.
Yes.
It wasn't a U-Haul about the all-inclusive. You guys rather just eat restaurants.
And then another one is a roofer that took about $18K.
Now was he on the show?
Both of the victims were.
Okay, the roofer, okay. It looks like it's just all buffets and stuff, so I figured you'd rather get
Just
real
about ready, throw them in the police brigade. Something really good happened.
You don't have to wait to take advantage of such incredible savings. A salary-based mortgage consultant will listen to your financial goals and customize a loan program to fit your needs. Just call 303-695-7000, 303-695-7000, or AmericanFinancing.net.
NMLS 182334, regulated by the Division of Real Estate.
When you're hiring, you don't want to waste time sorting through dozens of irrelevant resumes. You want an efficient way to get to a short list of qualified
I was
candidates.
one of those when I was 10, 15, 14. Put me in braces that day. Bands, they didn't steal the bands. And the bands came up a couple years later. All my teeth were decayed underneath.
Or what?
Were decayed underneath because the bands weren't sealed. They didn't seal bands or anything.
What does that mean, sealing bands?
Well, the bands around the
Oh.
that's what we used to do years ago. Yeah, now it's mostly direct bonded brackets. But there's still potential to get decay or decalcification of teeth with braces anytime.
I didn't have the best teeth either. That didn't help. But
Okay. Hi, Tom Martino here. Kind of talking about health today. We got Dr. Kent Lawson, New Early Orthodontics, and the new orthodontics for adults. We also have, I told you about Bright Light Chiropractic, Brighton. Bright Light. It's a wonderful place. And I want to tell you about Centeno Schultz Real Stem Cell Therapy. It seems like I'm battling, and that's what I do here. Really, if you think about this, you know, BrightenYourFamily.com is Bright Light Chiropractic, and he does real chiropractic adjustments. And that's kind of different nowadays with chiropractors. I mean, very few of them are actually just doing what they do. They're trying to get into stem cell therapy here. And they have the amniotic fluids they're injecting. And I'm here to tell you that that is an absolute out-and-out ripoff. It is not living stem cells. Centeno Schultz is one of the few clinics that do true living stem cell therapy. And it's done by harvesting the stem cells at the time of injection, at the time of treatment, and re-injecting them with imagery. Centeno Schultz, the first in the country to do them, and has 14,000 patients in their data bank here. They have knees, back, shoulders, hands, ACL tears they can repair. 303-963-9201, 303-963-9201. And it's Centeno Schultz. Look for him on my referral list at referrallist.com. So another one, Dr. Kent Lawson, today our guest. I'm battling traditional orthodontics that say you get kids and you throw them in braces and you do surgeries to widen their palates and you do all kinds of crazy stuff. And how many cases of yours, Dr. Kent Lawson, have you had to have surgeries?
Well, almost none. And I can say that there's just a handful of patients over the last 33 years since we've been
literally a handful. Even the ones that were told they needed surgery.
Oh yeah, 95% of them that are told they need surgery
don't.
And
then the adults think, well, my palate fused. I must get surgery if I ever want a normal palate. But you have proven that even adult palates do not fuse.
That's correct, Tom. They never fuse, and that there are studies that show this, but unfortunately they're still teaching that in the dental schools and orthodontic schools that after about age 12 to 14 you need surgery to widen the upper jaw.
And that's not true.
That's not true at all.
We're going to talk more about that. I mean, we're spitting pearls here, these little nuggets throughout the show. Now, Jeremy, who's looking to know about this patentable technique, if we can't get Mark Trenner, yeah, we should, but are you trying to get Mark Trenner from Trenner Law? Okay, we're going to try to get Mark. He's the one I want to talk to. So let's talk to Greg about an unusual situation here. Greg, go ahead. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Now, wait a minute. Now, does it say who it's from? It must. Yeah. You're not Sean. So Sean sent you a check. And does he have Does he have contact information? What bank is it drawn on? Here in town. Is he in Colorado? Is this First Bank in Colorado? Okay, we don't need all that. We don't need all that. So can you send us a picture of it? And no letter came with it whatsoever? What do you think it is, Mark? How much is it again exactly? Wow, that's weird. I wonder if you cashed it, what would happen? I mean, if you just, well, first of all, you don't have a check coming. You don't know of a check coming, right? It could be something that you have coming, but you don't know. And I don't think, here's the thing. If anyone gets, this is a really good tip, if you ever do get a check and you're suspect, or it was under controversy, or it was under contest, meaning they didn't really want to pay you, but they did, and they pay you in a check, do not deposit it in your regular account. You want to deposit it in a special new account. You can even tell your bank why you're doing it. What you don't want to do is give that person access when they cancel it, to your banking information and routing number. So here's what I would do. I would, just for just for grins, I would take it to, and I would open an account and say, look, I don't know what this is for. I want to open an account with it and see what happens. The worst case scenario is that it can't be paid. But I would try that first. And also send us a picture. We will love to look at it. Try to get a really clear picture of front, and if anything is on the back, give us a picture of the back. Many times these are solicitations, or they're designed to find out banking information, except to find out banking information, they would very seldom do it for $8 grand. It's normally like they say something sketchy, like contest proceeds or class action suit proceeds, and they give you 75 cents or $1.25. Something just to get that cancellation back, to find out about your banking. That's why I suggest when you do it in an account you don't normally use. 303-713-8255. I got an email that says, why would I want to straighten my kid's baby teeth if he's going to lose them all? Dr. Kent Lawson. That's a good question.
That is a great question. Right. We're not, first of all, we're not straightening baby teeth. We're straightening jaw structures and development.
And widening the palate.
Widening the palate, because almost all orthodontic problems are from an underdeveloped upper jaw. So we get it to develop normally, ideally, and then that's what caused the teeth to come in straight.
Okay, so the teeth are not up there crooked to begin with. They come in crooked.
Well, they come in because the jaw structures are so narrow.
Right, so they're crowded.
That's right.
But they're up, when they're inside, are they necessarily crooked?
Yeah, they would be crooked within the bone structure
because
itself.
Because of the mouth.
Because of the constriction.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So is a narrow palate usually the #1 reason?
It is the #1 reason for orthodontists being contacted, because crowding, overbites, underbites are all from an underdeveloped upper jaw.
And that is what we call narrow palates, or can it be all?
Correct.
But that's just one of them. You say there are other things that contribute as well,
well,
like that we actually can do or not do to help.
Yes.
Okay.
But the primary result is having that underdeveloped upper jaw, causing all those types of problems.
Now we'll talk about some of the things you can actually do to help prevent it. 303-713-8255. Peter, what's going on with you, Peter? Peter?
Hi, Tom.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's happening, man?
I had you on mute.
What's going on?
So, in December of 2016, I accidentally damaged my sewer main that comes out the back of my house. I hired a company to come out and fix it.
How did you accidentally, Peter, when you say accidentally, what were you doing?
I was digging.
Okay.
I was digging in the backyard, and I didn't expect it to come out of the back of my house.
How far down? How far down did you go?
It was only about 1.5 feet. It wasn't very deep.
Yeah, that concerns me. That's why I asked. Okay,
yeah.
So what did you do?
So I called the company. You know, my fault, no big deal. I'm happy to pay for my damage. I called this company to come out and replace it. They replaced about 15 feet of sewer main.
Why 15 feet?
That's what they said had to be done. They wanted to take it back to the point where it connected to my house. So it kind of comes out the back. And
well, that's a lot of that. I mean, you could have just did you have a shovel or a backhoe?
It was a trencher.
Okay, so you damaged quite a bit.
Really only. I mean, just in one spot. I didn't like.
All right, so they did 15. It's too late now anyway. It's water through the pipe. So you did 15 feet, and it was just for nomenclature. It's not a sewer main. You did a service line that goes from your house to the sewer main.
Oh, thank you.
So what are you calling about?
So anyway, we had to repair it, and the reason that they said they had to go back to the front of the house to where it connected into all the rest of the plumbing. And so they connected it back up, and then over the course of the next year, we kept having backups, and we had a couple of other outfits come out.
And you never had those problems.
Cleared it.
You never had them before.
Correct.
So we need to figure out what they did wrong. 303-713-TALK. Hold on. We'll finish this up. 303-713-8255. Dr. Kent Lawson with Aurora Orthodontics and TMJ, and also New Early Orthodontics with us. We talked about Bright Light Chiropractic. We talked about Centeno Schultz and stem cell therapy. I love talking about healthcare things, and Colorado Tinnitus is one of them. They are in a new location, and they are doing free evaluations. Listen, this is no small thing. Please don't call unless you're serious about trying hearing aids, because truly, I mean this, they have a premier service for hearing loss and tinnitus. And if you want an evaluation, they are doing screenings on a limited basis if you mention me, and that's usually $100 or more. I mean, they sit down and go through complete diagnostics. Dr. Patty and Dr. Lisa now are joined by Dr. Borsick, another member of the practice, and they're at the new location near it's Hamden, 3601 South Clarkson. That's Hamden and Clarkson roughly, and it is a beautiful facility, and they always do free test drives. That's important to know. Free test drives when it comes to using hearing aids, because they want to make sure you have the right one. So call now for your complimentary hearing evaluation, but please do something about your hearing loss or tinnitus. There is relief. Dr. Patty and Dr. Lisa have been pioneering this from the beginning. 303-534-0163. 303-534-0163. It's Colorado Tinnitus and Hearing Center.
This is Denver's talk station, 630 KHOW, an iHeart radio station, with Ross Kaminsky mornings, Michael Brown afternoons, KHOW, Denver. You may not believe it.
You are lying to me right now.
But it's actually really...
Well, yeah, I started with, so then they had to go back and push it back forward. The only person I ever heard, was something done wrong, or was it just me, or?
Well, it wouldn't be what my treatment would have.
Well, this was a long time ago. I'm 57, so.
Yeah. And, yeah, in fact, at that time, almost nobody was doing what I'm doing today.
Yeah.
However, we've been doing for about 33 years. So, this is,
they pulled 4 teeth to make 3 years.
yeah, and that's what we are working against. One of the teeth. Except for wisdom teeth. A lot of people are that those out. We like to use the full complement of 20.
Well, I lost those, and when I lost those, it broke the tooth behind it. And then losing that tooth, then I have 5 wisdom teeth.
It's just, you know,
Here, look at this real quick.
That's really what you're doing.
This is what they have
about. That's been going on for 100 years. So.
It doesn't matter what the case is. They have one king bed, one double bed sofa. Almost everything has a crown. This one is just one king bed, and then this one is one king bed and one double sofa. That's all they have. They don't have.
They don't even offer the other?
They do, but not these cases.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm sure the full house is
All right. Did you get my iron about Trish?
Physically move the jaw structure? Well, we do, it depends on the age, but as an older person, like myself, we would do what we call slow palatal exchange, or some SPE. It's very slow. We use a removable appliance, it's in the mouth, and it widens it.
It just has steady pressure.
Yeah, and it can be removed to clean, all that type of thing, but it stays in, puts steady pressure on the jaw. And we use some other techniques with thumbs in the mouth to cause that.
I think anything can be moved. I have a neighbor, Don King, guy we used to, I don't know, we used to make fun of him because he was 7 feet tall. He was an NBA basketball player. But he was unbelievably bowling. He always wore shorts, so it looked even funny. He went in and they did a thing where they drilled a whole bunch of holes in and had external parts that slowly pushed his bone back straight.
Where was this? What part of the body? I'm sorry.
They did his lower leg.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I know he had these things that came out with things once up here.
Yeah, and he was turning them?
Yeah.
He was lengthening his leg, probably.
He was straightening them because they were old.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, my God, they can bend a man like that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You know, somebody is really bowling that has something wrong with it, and then wears shorts to almost accentuate it. He's a character.
Well, at some point I want to talk with you about what you're doing for Centennial Health. That's incredible. The crowd that you...
Oh, it was incredible.
Yeah.
You there?
Oh, I saw him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you came.
Yeah. And, yeah, you had 200-300 people there? Wow.
We can do it.
Yeah, I'd like to talk with you about what that...
Now remember, it depends on the, I mean, stem cells would be more widespread because of the elderly and people older.
Sure. But
orthodontics, no, we will get
interest. Full of
interest.
young kids.
No, we'll get interest. For sure we'll get interest.
Yeah.
But I mean, remember, I just say, we get interest according to what it is. We have to figure out where to have it because we want to underbook. We always want to work around it.
Yeah.
So I would love to do that with you. We can do that. Do you have any classrooms in your practices anywhere?
Well, no, I mean, we have a reception area which we plan on, I mean, that holds like 40 people, but if you want to go 200, then there's the Marriott right next door.
Yeah, but we don't want to, what we want to do, okay, we want the kind of place that if it's not crowded, it's going to be fine. And if it is crowded, it'll be fine. We don't want to overbook it.
Right.
I mean, we want to overbook it. We don't want to
where there's no place to go, right. Yeah.
We want
security to cloud computing and data backup. Machine Logic's
comprehensive approach to IT will help your business thrive. Visit machinelogic.com today.
Well, like this the Marriott Hotel obviously has meeting rooms and things, and it's in Lone Tree. And of course,
good.
You know, we pay for
it. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Hi, Tom Martino here. Welcome to the show, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Keeping in our vein of healthcare, I mean, I'm just so thrilled with everything we're doing on this show to bring the best to people with Centennial Stem Cell Therapy, Bright Light Chiropractic. We have Dr. Kent Lawson, the New Orthodontics, Colorado Tinnitus and Hearing Center. Let's talk about the Raleigh House. Now, this is a more sobering thing. You know, it's about addiction. And this is not a sales job, you know, like go there. I'm hoping you never need them. But what I love about the Raleigh House is they have a premier addiction treatment facility, but they're putting out this phone number here today for people who need help with addiction. If you need to get answers, and most of the time when you find drugs or you find paraphernalia and you're wondering, oh my God, what's going on, call the Raleigh House free of charge. no obligation, no sales tactics whatsoever. They're just there to give you comforting information, and they'll help you any way they can. You ask, how do I know there's a habit? How do I know if it's getting worse? What do I look for? How do I talk to them? What do I do if I find this? What does this mean? What does that mean? How much does treatment cost? What kind of treatment is available? Are there any free programs? What does insurance do? What is involved in treatment? How long does it take? Any question whatsoever. Can you help me approach the addict in our lives? If it's my husband, what should I do? Anything, okay? 720-893-5559. 720-893-5559. Healthcare is one of the biggest things I do on this show and through the referral list. We screen these people, and this is the real deal. If you need information, please call them, because I'll tell you what, nothing improves overnight on its own without some kind of intervention or some kind of help. 720-893-5559. Okay, therawleyhouse.com. Now, let's go back to Peter. And I know that, Jose, you held there on Friday. I'm going to get to you. Now, Peter, so the sewer pipe broke, 15 feet replaced. Now you're having some slow and backups. You need to know, did they do anything wrong? And they did replace it in 2016. Now, remember, did you have slow draining from the beginning? It could be something very simple like plumbing venting, okay? It could be a local stoppage. It could be the sewer service line. It could be that there's so many things that it could be. So I would, when you say a contractor, what do you mean a contractor? I don't understand. And when you say he took a look at it, how does a general contractor, You had him dig it up? Well, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh. But that's good that your gamble paid off, but how the hell, I mean, did he put a camera in there first? Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't hear all that part. I'm thinking, what kind of a nut just digs up a slow draining line? Okay, so cool. What happened then? Now, Peter, here's the deal. You did the right thing. It was 16, 17, 18. You're still within your rights to go after this guy. Now remember this. Don't let it go on long. Now you've discovered it. Yeah, you had to. You had to mitigate your damages. Right. What's the name of the company that you had do the repair? The very first time, who did it improperly? Well, wait a minute. They were 303 Carefree, and now they're called so-and-so. How do you know they're the same company? Well, Peter, either they are the same company, or you're out of luck. Just because the same people are there doesn't mean it's the same entity. So you're going to have to do some digging. Okay? Good. Excellent. How much is it? How much is it? I'm going to give it to Deputy Clint. $2,600. How much?
Listen, man, they flat out did not connect it.
Yeah, they didn't connect it. I have video of it. It's crazy.
Okay. You're going to win in small claims court no matter what. But if
I don't know what that is, though.
If it's the same company, you say it is, you say they admitted, first and foremost, okay, I'm just telling you what I think, impressions, not the law. I don't think that you have a contract with them to fix it based on that email. But it could be. Who knows? You saying they admitted fault. So I want Clint to call them right now and have them admit it to us, and then we'll know they admitted it, and we'll be your witness.
Oh,
and here's the deal. Well, you said they admitted it. We're going to call them and say,
oh, yeah, they did.
Hey, we understand you admitted fault, that you guys never reconnected the drain at such and such address. Well, thank you for doing that. When do you think you'll get the guy paid? Hold on a second. Deputy Clint's already walking to the studio to get your information. We're going to give them a call, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Now I'm going to get Major Mark Major. He is going to get his blood pressure up a little because we have Patrick, our failure to launch project, on the phone. This is the gentleman, the boy, young man we were helping to get off his ass and get a job and stay working and make the right decisions. He's just a little project we took on for advice. He wants to give us an update. All right? Since he started his job, he went out and bought a car. We got him out of that deal because it was a bad deal. Then he got injured at work, and he hired a workers' comp attorney on his own without checking with us first, but that seems to be okay. And he wants to give us an update. And I think he's making an effort, and at least he's staying in touch with us. And I think knowing that someone cares about what he does and cares about him, I think it helps a little. Major Mark Major, are you ready for the update?
Bring it on, baby.
All right, Patrick, go ahead with your update. We only have a minute.
I was just giving an update letting you guys know I still am employed.
You're still employed, and it's the end of the month.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
That means I owe him $2.
Yeah, and I owe him $2. We're going to give you a bonus, Patrick, but we're going to verify first, sir.
I understand.
Do you want that in cash? Or do you want fund money? How do you want it?
Right now I just need to pay bills.
So, did you buy that car?
No, I haven't bought any car.
Okay, what about that one you were dealing with that we helped you, we answered questions for you? You didn't go through with that deal?
No, I got out of that one.
The other one was a promissory note, right. Okay, Patrick, hold on. That's great. We ought to, he's sticking to it. He's trying to make something of his life. Can you imagine if it turns out that he's a smashing success, Mark, as a result of us just getting involved in helping?
That'd be wonderful.
All right, 303-713-TALK. Dr. Kent Lawson is with us, Aurora Orthodontics and TMJ, and we have some questions for him as well. So please stay tuned. This show does a lot of stuff. Now, we were talking about this slow drain. So I want to tell you about Plumbline Services. If you have a slow drain, rather than digging it up or calling somebody with a camera and you don't know what the end is, he lucked out, okay? He lucked out. But wait, it costs him what to fix? $2,600. Now, with Plumbline Services, they guarantee for $93 to clear your drain, or the call is free. 93 are free. And here's the most important part. The free part is more than just walking away. The free part, sorry, sir, we couldn't clear your drain for $93. But here is exactly what's wrong with it. So you get a diagnostic free, or it cleared for $93. 93 are free. PlumbLineServices.com, 303-586-1086, 303-586-1086.
This report is brought to you by Dell.
A bit of a stubborn wreck downtown, clogging up the drive. Southbound I-25 approaching 20th. The left lane remains blocked due to that multi-vehicle crash. Tow trucks are on the scene, but backups past I-76. Got a crash now on the westbound side of I-270 at Vasquez. That's already a tough spot. Backups to I-70 on that wreck. Off-highway, got a crash westbound Colfax at Downing. Police are on the scene. And that rollover investigation still has Highway 287 closed from Arapahoe to Isabel Road. The weather forecast. Well, it's going to be mostly sunny but breezy today with a high near 75. Right now we've got cloudy skies and 57. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner, 630 KHOW.
Get a true cinematic experience right on your laptop with the Dell XPS 13, powered by 8th Gen Intel Core processors and featuring new Dell Cinema technology with incredible color, sound, and streaming. For more information, call 1-800-BUY-DELL.
Fix It 24/7. $39 to get them to your home to diagnose any problem with plumbing or heating. $39, a professional, licensed, insured, and if you have any work done, that $39 is credited. I've known George Donaldson, the owner, from way back. This guy is magic when it comes to home services. He believes in giving the most for your money. You want to talk about value. You will never question what you pay when you hire this company. And right now, at Fix It 24/7, you can get a licensed, bonded, insured tech to your home for $39 to inspect any of your problems with plumbing or HVAC. If you want the work done, they will do the work, and the work will be done perfectly. They guarantee your 100% satisfaction, and they waive the $39. You will never have the quantity, quality, or value of the work done by anyone else for a better price, and you will never be disappointed. 720-526-3939. That's $39. 720-526-3939. FixMyHome.com.
You hear a lot of celebrity endorsements in town telling you who you should call for your next home loan. The question you have to ask yourself, is that who they called when it was time for them to get a mortgage? When you hear an on-air personality talk about Ideal Home Loans, it's because they picked up the phone and called us for their own personal home loan. To find out how we can help you, call us today at Ideal Home Loans, 303-867-7000, or apply online at idealhomeloans.com. Equal Opportunity Lender, regulated by DORA, NMLS 136756. For terms and conditions, call 844-45-IDEAL.
When you're thinking about getting a mortgage, everyone has a piece of advice. And believe me, you'll hear it all. Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. And the thing I've learned about mortgage advice is everyone has some. But not everyone has what's right for you. Rocket Mortgage has helped millions get the information that they need. Based on real data, we've made everything easy to understand so you can confidently make the right decision and get a solid approval in as few as 8 minutes. In fact, for 8 years in a row now, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. Rocket Mortgage. Check it out. Take your time. And if you have questions, we'll be here with expert advice you can trust. Because we know that buying a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make. So give us a call at 800-QUICKEN or visit rocketmortgage.com today to learn more. Start the journey toward your perfect home with America's largest mortgage lender.
Based on Rocket Mortgage data in comparison to public data records. For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030. Results may vary.
Excel Roofing, we're on top of it.
Roof damaged or not sure? For any questions about your roof, call the company I know and trust, Excel Roofing, 303-761-6400. Even with help filing your claim, you can depend on Excel Roofing. If you have an open claim, better call Excel to do the work so you don't lose your replacement proceeds. Hello, I'm Tom Martino. Excel Roofing is the most trusted name in roofing. I've been recommending them for years, and they've done 3 roofs for me. When it comes to roofing, I get numerous complaints from people who've paid money up front and got nothing. That will never happen with Excel. At Excel Roofing, they won't take a cent until you're content. Call Excel now and get a free upgrade to hail-resistant asphalt shingles. Locally owned and operated for 25 years and on my referral list the whole time. Call today, 303-761-6400. ExcelRoofing.com.
Excel Roofing, we're on top of it.
Ross Kaminsky, mornings 5 to 10.
Why would someone be so obsessed with feathers that he would commit one of the strangest crimes of the 21st century? We'll talk with Kirk Johnson, author of The Feather Thief, Tuesday morning at 7:06 here on 630 KHOW.
Got a girl from the south side, got braids in her hair.
Hi, I'm Tom Martino, your troubleshooter, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Buy and build will save you money, tons of money. I just talked about Plumline and their 93 are free. Well, what about wholesale and below on everything you want? I had a bathroom done, and all my entire bathroom. Now, I'm going to tell you, I had bids for just a shower, Mark, $6,000 for all the shower work, right? The entire bathroom was around $3,000. I know it's hard to believe. A little over $3,000 with labor because I got my stuff at Buy and Build. Buy and Build has showers and sinks and tubs and toilets, fixtures, tile, cabinets or vanities in this case. They even have mirrors and miscellaneous stuff in their bargain basement under wholesale. I'm telling you, an entire beautiful bathroom for around $3,000. Oh my goodness. I mean, just the materials at a big box store for this would have been over $3,000. Just the materials. Buy and build, all I can say is you got to try them. 4800 Washington Street. They have electrical, plumbing, they have cabinets, they have tile, they have a host of things for building below wholesale. Buyandbuild.net. Okay? 4800 Washington Street. Dr. Kent Lawson is with us. We'll be getting to him in a minute. He does the New Orthodontics. I want you to look it up. The New Orthodontics. He's pioneered this for taking different elements from across the world, and he has two programs, one for adults, one for children, that will blow your mind. 303-713-TALK. Jose, I'm so sorry that you held before. Let's try. You're trying to get a lousy $35 back. I feel like I should just give it to you. I feel so bad for you. But Jose, this woman gave you all your money back except $35. Is that right?
No, it's 75 because it was a deposit of 75 and 2 weeks ahead for 2 weeks.
Okay, so you're owed. You're owed $75. Suzanne,
yes.
He's owed $75.
I misunderstood.
Okay, that's okay. And it's because you applied for a landlord, right? I mean, for an apartment, right?
For a room, a sleeping room.
A sleeping room, and decided not to take it. What reason did she say she's keeping $75?
There's no legitimate reason. First, she says, well, I didn't even move in the place. She says, well, my contract, I didn't sign it.
Okay, we're going to have Deputy Clint call right this minute for this lousy $75. But, Clint, you just called on the other one, okay? And that other one was the drain.
Yeah, I had to leave a message with him.
Oh, come on. There was no one there?
Nobody there.
Okay, what follow-ups do you have? Give me one. Give me one. How about the one with the U-Haul trailer that was hooked up by a U-Haul dealer and it came off, and he claims the dealer should have some responsibility. It did some damage to his truck.
I earned this one. I was on the phone with the guy for an hour and 8 minutes, but I talked him out of $130.
So it was only $130 in damage.
Yeah.
And was the U-Haul dealer resisting?
He thinks their insurance covers them against anything they do wrong.
Well, so what?
I mean, it protects them that they're not liable, is what he was claiming.
Oh. Well, so wait. He claims that his contract with his insurance company gives him no liability?
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's what he thought.
Well, how can anyone be indemnified against a third party? I mean, so he truly believed, well, I have insurance and I'm indemnified. They can't come after me?
I think U-Haul might have given him some bad information.
Yeah, listen, folks, when you have insurance, anyone can still come after you personally. If they don't like the insurance proceeds, or if your insurance company doesn't deal with them, they can come after you. They may not have a case, but they can come after you. So is he going to pay them $130?
Yeah, and actually, Tom, it's part of the U-Haul contract that he claims makes him not liable.
But he may not be. No, that's.
I know.
Oh. You mean that the customer signs?
Yes.
Could be. Okay. But in any case, he's going to pay for that damage. We have more coming up with Dr. Kent Lawson. I'm Troubleshooter Tom Martino. Stick around for another 2 hours of fun and information.
Looking for auto repairs? Let's talk about Sheridan Auto Tech and Kevin Calkin, the owner. Sheridan Auto Tech, I'm proud to send you there for auto repairs. He gives you personalized service, caring and understanding when it comes to the economy of it all. They value you, and they will combine value with quality. That's Sheridan Auto Tech, 303-455-7242. 455-7242. Two locations, Lakewood and Aurora. Sheridan Auto Tech, 303-455-7242, and on my referral list at referralist.com.
Now's the perfect time to join the fan club at Isle Casino Hotel Blackhawk. New members can win up to $1,000 in fan play or other great prizes just for signing up. Everyone's a winner and membership is free. Plus, provide a valid email address and you'll receive $5 in free fan play. Stop by Isle Casino Hotel Blackhawk and sign up today.
Must be 21. All terms, conditions, rewards, and benefits are subject to change or revocation without notice. Eligibility and exceptions apply. See official rules. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
This is Denver's Talk Station, 630 KHOW, an iHeart radio station with Ross Kaminsky mornings, Michael Brown afternoons, KHOW, Denver.
They're camped out at the border. On Lisa Brady, Fox News. A caravan of immigrants who reached the U.S. border near San Diego yesterday remains in limbo. Fox's Jessica Rosenthal with this live.
Lisa, despite some reports that some Central Americans in the caravan were processed, Customs and Border Protection still says they're at capacity there and can't bring any more people in at this time if they don't have the proper documentation. A lot of people waiting on the Mexico side. A statement from the Chief Border Patrol agent in the San Diego sector says several people have been arrested for illegal entry after climbing what he calls the dilapidated fencing along the border. He reminds people if they enter the country illegally or make a false immigration claim, they will be referred for prosecution, Lisa.
Thanks, Jessica. The Israeli Prime Minister gives a speech at this hour on Iran, and Iran's foreign minister is already dismissing whatever he says, apparently referring to Benjamin Netanyahu in a tweet that says the boy who can't stop crying wolf is at it again. Separately, Iran's supreme leader and top judge are criticizing the U.S. and President Trump, who's threatening to scrap the Iran nuclear deal. The supreme leader accusing the U.S. of trying to create war among Muslim nations. President Trump has a working lunch underway with the president of Nigeria after meeting first in the Oval Office.
We have many things that we do together, as you know, probably especially on terrorism.
They have a joint news conference set for later this hour. More than 1 million students out of school for a third day in Arizona where striking teachers want more education funding. This Gilbert School Board member supports them.
I'd really like to see class sizes of 25 students per class, because then there would be so many more opportunities for kids to get that individual attention that they just can't get right now.
But some parents are staging a counter-protest, urging teachers to go back to work. Wall Street right now, stocks remain mixed. The Dow is up 13 points. Fox News, fair and balanced.
Pros in the know start with Lowe's, because Lowe's saves pros money every day. Get up to 20% off select concrete and masonry mixes when you buy in bulk. Plus, save 5% on every purchase every day when you use your Lowe's Business Credit account. So, Pro, now that you know, let's get started. See the Lowe's Pro Desk or Lowe'sForPros.com for more details. Credit offer subject to credit approval. Can't be combined with other credit offers. Exclusions apply. U.S. only.
When you're hiring, you don't want to sort through dozens of irrelevant resumes. You want an efficient way to get to a short list of qualified candidates. That's why you need Indeed.com. Post a job in minutes. Set up screener questions based on your job requirements. Then zero in on qualified candidates using our intuitive online dashboard. Discover why 3 million businesses use Indeed for hiring. Post a job today at Indeed.com/hire. Search for greatness. Search Indeed.
This report is brought to you by the Flood Control District of the 7-county metro area.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 76. Tonight mostly cloudy and a low of 45. Tomorrow mostly cloudy and a high of 64. Wednesday a thunderstorm possible and a high of 61.
The Flood Control District of the 7-county metro area, protecting people, property, and our environment. Sign up for early flood alerts at udfcd.org. That's udfcd.org for early flood alerts.
I'm Tom Martino for Ideal Home Loans for your next Ideal Home Loan, because Ideal wants to make sure if they do a refinance for you, they put you in a better position than you were in before. And being in a better position than you were before means you have a shorter term or a lower rate or both, or that you've maybe consolidated some debt and then they can tell you how to pay off that portion of the principal faster. They also have credit optimization where they can help you tweak your credit. It just takes a few hours to get you even better pricing, or they have the rate guarantee. So if rates go down even further, they will refinance you free of charge over the next 2 years. Give them a call, 303-867-7000, whether you are refinancing or buying, and check out their pre-approval. If you're buying, it's like a cash offer. Yes, you're already approved, not pre-qualified, approved. All you need is the appraisal. 303-867-7000. 303-867-7000. Also on my referral list at referralist.com.
Spring is in the air. Time to think about your lawn and trees. Give Mr. Green Jeans Lawn and Tree Care Services a call. Mr. Green Jeans can make your lawn and trees look better than ever, and at up to 30% less than the other companies. If you need lawn fertilization or aerating, tree spraying or feeding, also irrigation service, you have to call Mr. Green Jeans. Since 1991, owners Bob and Tammy with their son Travis have provided these services. Licensed by the Colorado Department of Agriculture in lawn and tree, using only Colorado products. Call 303-426-4945.
Today is the day you break the stranglehold of addiction. You and your family can't lose another precious day to this horrible disease. If you or someone you know is abusing alcohol, prescription drugs, hard illegal drugs, or if it's a mental health issue, anxiety, anxiety, depression, or trauma related to substance abuse, please know you're not alone. There's help. Call the Raleigh House today. They've established a special number to address your concerns. 720-893-5559. That's 720-893-5559. The Raleigh House is a premier addiction recovery program located here in Colorado. You'll speak to someone local about different treatment options, all evidence-based treatments designed to help reduce substance abuse. No more excuses, no more denials. Get the help you need. Some health insurance covers the cost. Call today for a free, no-obligation consultation. The Raleigh House, 720-893-5559. 720-893-5559. Call today.
Your shot at $1,000 right now. Text the keyword WIN to 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply. That's WIN to 200-200. This is the Troubleshooter Show.
Help, I need somebody.
Now, Tom Martino, the Troubleshooter.
Help me if you can, I'm feeling down.
Hi, Tom Martino, your Troubleshooter. This hour brought to you by Fix It 24/7. If you want to get your air conditioner tuned up and checked for the coming season, you better do it. I'm going to tell you about my appointment for tomorrow, I think around 3 o'clock. So, what we do here is solve problems, answer questions, take complaints. All you have to do is call 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. And we are live on Facebook, live on YouTube, live on the iHeartRadio app, and live, and of course not live, but we are available for downloads all over the place, and our affiliates as well. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255, our flagship, KHOW in Denver. So, we have a guest today, and as I said, this show brought to you by Fix It 24/7. So, for $39, they will do a complete, I call it a refurbishing. Now, what they do is come in and they disassemble to the point they can, and if you need the blower motor for your AC, they'll take that out, they'll clean it, they'll clean all the components, and especially the condenser unit and that grill, they clean that, they check all the pressures, and they do all the minor adjustments free, or it's all part of that $39. That is an unbelievable offer, because it is truly a service that takes sometimes a couple hours or more, and you will be astounded at the amount of work. And if ever you need anything done, they will tell you exactly what it is. But the purpose here is not to do that. The purpose is to get it up and running and in great shape for the coming cooling season. Just $39. They're only doing 20 of these because truly this thing is a lot of money. It's a loss leader, they call it, because they want you to be, you know, to love them and to call them in the future. 720-526-3939. 720-526-3939. And it's fixmyhome.com. Dr. Kent Lawson with us about the new orthodontics. We'll talk to him. I want to get to Jim, though. He's been waiting a long time. Jim, what's going on? Jim. 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 Are you there, sir? Jim? Okay. I'm going to go back to him. Tony, go ahead. What's going on, Tony?
Hello, Tom.
Hi, Tony. What's happening?
I have elderly parents who recently got a new roof.
Uh-huh.
And when they got that roof, the roofing company left tools and materials out by their mailbox, and they were stolen, those materials and the tools. And they're now telling my mom that if she doesn't put a claim in with her insurance, that they will put a mechanic's lien.
Well, they can't.
On her house.
Did she pay in full for that roof?
Yes.
Well, how can they put a lien on her home for stuff that was stolen that's theirs?
I don't think they can. Well, they can sure try.
No, they will. See, anyone can put a lien, but they can't do anything about
Perfect
the
lien.
Yeah, they can't do anything about the lien, and then you can get that lien removed, or actually there are severe penalties for putting fake liens on property. That happened as a result of a guy that went down and years and years ago in Denver put liens, or in maybe not Denver, the state. He put liens on all of the lawmakers' houses, and it turned out to be a real problem. And I think there are some penalties for that. So this guy wants how much? I mean, what does he say the claim should be for?
Approximately $6,000.
But wait a minute, it's not your stuff. How does he expect you to put a claim in?
Yeah, I don't understand where any of this is coming from.
Sounds like a shakedown to me. Are you sure the tools are even missing?
Well, you don't want to. It was interesting because they were put by the mailbox.
Yeah.
And the mailbox is far from the house. It's at least 100 yards from the house, I would guess. So I thought that was interesting that that's where they put those.
What's the name of the company?
It's called Mountain Range Roofing.
Mountain Range Roofing. You know, I would say ignore them. I mean, you're going to say, look, my insurance will not cover your stuff. What material? Was it material for your roof?
Yes.
Material for... So did he do your roof?
Yes.
And it was done?
Yes.
Then how can it be material for your roof?
I don't really know.
Well, come on, Tony. Use your common sense. Your roof is done. Your roof is done, right?
Uh-huh.
So then how could it be material for your roof? Was it left over? You have no idea, basically. You have no idea what he's talking about.
My parents, I don't know, were the materials put there after the roof was done or while it was done? I'm not quite sure.
You know...
But either way, I hear what you're saying.
Well, we'll call him for you if you want. Do me a favor, Suzanne. If she wants us to call...
Okay.
Well, let's just tell them to leave her alone. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Because they can't do that.
No. Well, see, this is the thing. They can do it, but it's not going to mean anything. It's just a shakedown. It's blackmail. It's extortion. And I'd like to tell them that. Okay? So, no, it's wrong. Jim, are you there now, Jim?
Yes, I'm here. Yes.
Okay, Jim, you're calling about an auto repair. What's the problem?
Well, I have a transfer case that I took to a Dodge dealer.
Okay.
And because it wasn't working, it wasn't shifting.
No, but people don't normally take a transfer case. They drive a vehicle in and say, we have a problem. And then the dealer or the service department determines where the problem is. So you took a transfer case to them, or was that...
No, I'm sorry. No, my truck, my 2007 Dodge Ram...
Okay,
it wasn't shifting into four-wheel drive.
I understand.
So I took it in, and they said it was a transfer case.
I got it. So you took it there for a transfer case. Got it. Then what?
Yeah.
Then what?
So I paid about $1,000 for them to fix a part of it.
And what did they say they were doing for $1,000?
Well, it's the relay switch or something of that nature.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Well, I drove it off the lot, and I put it in a four-wheel drive one time. Just as I was leaving, it worked. I drove it for a mile, or for 1 month, in two-wheel drive, and then a week ago we had that snow on Saturday, and so I popped into four-wheel drive, and it wouldn't go. It said, check four-wheel drive, it's not working, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, all right, well, obviously they did something wrong. So I called them. They said, can you drive it? I said, yeah, and he said, all right, well, we'll get you in a few days. So a day later, as I was driving it, the side of the transfer case blew out. So literally, I hear this boom and a big smoke, and I was able to, I was close to the dealership itself, so I was able to kind of still drive it in there. And so they checked it out, and so the guy tells me that it has nothing to do with their repair.
Well, it's possible, but you would have felt better if you could have someone independent tell you that. It is possible. How many miles on this?
220.
Well, it could be something. You're 220,000 miles?
I get it. Yeah. No, I understand that. But, here's the thing. It's worked fine for all these years.
Well, it didn't. You went in with a bad transfer case, so it could have been that there was more than one thing wrong. I'm not trying to argue with you, Jim, but it could have something to do with it. The only real solution to this, Jim, is to have another party verify or look at it, and you tell them, look, this is what I had done before. What is this new problem? I mean, that's what I'm going to need. Where is the truck right now?
It's still over at the dealership, yeah.
So they're not going to manufacture a problem, so why don't you I would either get Norris at SOS Inspections or Automotive MDs, they're both on my referral list, they'll go and look at it in place and give you an idea. And they can give you a pretty good idea. If the original repair was involved in this if a failure of the original repair was involved in the new failure. But it's entirely possible that with 220,000 miles, that it's just something else. Suzanne, if you could have him get in touch with one of those mobile diagnostic services. They don't do repairs, so there's no vested interest in making some work here. We have Dr. Kent Lawson with us, the new orthodontics. Now, here's what we were talking about, okay? He said you should get in as early as possible because the new early orthodontics with children is a series of mouthpieces they can wear at night and a little during the day, and it eventually widens their palate and straightens their teeth, and you hardly need time in braces. And the whole system is way less hassle and less expensive, by the way, than conventional orthodontics. But he's getting resistance from the orthodontic community in some cases. A lot of them have adopted it or want it with him, and they use his system. But some he has resistance. And listen, you know, I think oral surgeons don't like the idea either because they do a lot of extractions and palate cracking and widening. So somebody said, well, how can he straighten baby teeth? They're only going to get crooked again. But he said, I don't work on the teeth. I work on the jaw, and we work on the misalignment of the jaw and also the narrow palate. You said most crooked teeth caused by underdevelopment of the upper palate or the upper jaw. Is that what you said?
Yes, that's right.
All right, so what are things that people do to contribute to that? What makes things worse? Let's talk about that. Yes. They can look up your system and how you correct it, but how can they prevent a lot of these problems?
Well, the number one problem is mouth breathing on a chronic basis. We see even a newborn baby can have a problem with that.
Okay, well, how does mouth breathing lead to crooked teeth?
For one, in order to mouth breathe, you have to drop your tongue down, and then the air passes over the tongue instead of the tongue being at the normal place at the roof of the mouth.
So the tongue should rest at the roof of the mouth.
That's correct. That provides the stimulation for the normal growth of the upper jaw. When that's not present, the upper jaw has pressure from the outside. These cheek muscles push inward, but nothing is supporting the growth outward, so you get a collapse of the upper jaw in its growth.
Over a long period of time?
Over a long period of time,
now,
yes.
I joke about mouth breathing once in a while. He's a mouth breather, you know, and you see the guy, you know, and you really do. Their tongue's hanging out, their mouth's open. And you're saying that at rest, our tongue should be against the top of the roof of the mouth.
That's right. The lips should be closed, breathing through the nose, the tongue in the roof of the mouth.
And the front of the tongue behind the front teeth?
Yes, up in the roof of the mouth, exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
Now, and then why do kids not do that when they don't do it? When you do find mouth breathers, what's the reason?
Several.
And how do you help it?
Yeah, could be allergies that are clogging things up in the nasal passageway.
Really?
Yeah.
Which could lead to crooked teeth.
That's correct. Yeah.
What about, didn't you say one time that adenoids or something?
Yeah, tonsils and adenoids. They can respond. They're the filtration system for breathing through the nose. They filter out a lot of the
But if they're clogging things up, they can be corrected as well.
That's correct.
So at a very early age, do you diagnose some of these problems?
Yes, we even see newborn babies because there could be a problem with what's called the lingual frenum. It's the attachment of the tongue. That also will prevent the tongue going up into the roof of the mouth in its normal place. Yeah, if it's too tight, then that can create a problem.
Is that cut often? Do you have that cut?
Yes, and we do that procedure at our office through laser techniques.
Okay, so having the tongue at the roof of the mouth, I want to know if there's anything we do with our children as far as appliances they use that can ruin their teeth. And we'll do that coming up. And about thumb sucking, we've heard about that. 303-713-TALK. 713-8255. If you have any questions for Dr. Kent Lawson, it could save you thousands of dollars. Let us know. Meanwhile, speaking of saving money, let's talk art of granite. Oh, my goodness. You want a price on the phone, you can get it. That's what I love about Art of Granite. Well, I love the artistic flair he's got and the fact that you only pay wholesale for the counter materials. I love the fact that you get the bathroom free when you have the kitchen done at the same time. I love the fact that you can get cabinets for a small markup from the manufacturer. I love that all tear out and haul away is free. But what I really love above all, I mean not above, but when you take all that in consideration, The really great thing is you can call Mitch Floria right now at the Art of Granite and get a price on the phone. He doesn't say, well, it all depends. You got to come in and spend 3 hours with my salesperson. No, no, no. Give him some measurements and a photo. He'll give you a price that's pretty damn close. And then you come in and pick out the actual slab and the custom edges, the sinks and the cabinets in Golden. And that's where his showroom is. Beautiful showroom serving the entire Front Range and mountain communities. Closed on Sunday. 303-386-5919. 303-386-5919. Get your price on the phone. artofgranite.net.
This report is paid for by Business Roundtable.
Travel across metro area freeway system in pretty good shape. Earlier wreck southbound I-25 there near 20th. That's been cleared off the highway. A wreck there 225 and I-25. That's gone as well. Got a minor crash blocking the left lane southbound I-25 after 58th, backing you up to the turnpike. Off highway got a crash University near Hamden. A wreck at Blackhawk and Iliff, and a crash on the westbound side of Colfax at Downing in the cleanup stages. The weather forecast. Well, it's going to be sunny and breezy today with a high near 75. Right now, mostly cloudy and 66 degrees in the Mile High City. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner. 630 KHOW.
Tax reform is already making a difference. Higher wages and larger benefits for workers, and more opportunities for businesses to invest and grow. Text reform to 52886 to thank Congressman Mike Kaufman for delivering for Colorado workers. Standard message and data rates may apply.
Excel Roofing is one of the best-run companies I've ever seen, and that's good news for you, the consumer. Because at Excel Roofing, the owner, Jay Bretz, knows how to do business. That's why he never puts a cancellation or penalty fee in his contract. He doesn't want to force you to do business. He wants you to want to do business with him, and he never takes any money up front. He only collects when the job is done, and never a blank contract. At Excel Roofing, they take clients and give them full contracts with everything written down so clients know exactly what they should get. And then he negotiates with the insurance company to get you the best settlement. 303-761-6400. You never pay a dime until the job is done. 303-761-6400. ExcelRoofing.com. That's ExcelRoofing.com. Also on my referral list at referralist.com. 303-761-6400. Call whether you have old damage or new, or you simply need repairs or an evaluation. 303-761-6400.
Ants think winter all summer. That says the time to replace those old, tired, leaky, worn, and ugly windows is now, before winter. Your home will be way more comfortable and quieter, and you'll save some serious buck. Hi, Dan Cicchini, Done Right Windows and Doors. And how about that front door? Okay, I'm in the driveway, I'm out of the car. I move up the walk and see my grand front entrance. Crisp, clean, elegant, perfect to showcase my home. Does the beauty of home begin at your front door? If not, our unique door program is all about delivering an inspired entrance. Using the latest door system technology and a very unique factory finish process, when we're done, you're done. Nothing left for you to do but enjoy. So folks, think like an ant. Call now and be rewarded by saving 20% up to $1,200 on any window or door project. Kitchens, baths, counters, and floors. And of course, replacement windows and doors. You have our word, we'll treat you right at Done Right. 800-362-8370 or drhi.com.
Coloradans 62 and older, are you not feeling as financially secure as you'd like to? Is cash flow tight? Are you retiring or experiencing a life change? And do you own your own home? Then consider a reverse mortgage from American Financing. Reverse mortgages are loans that pay you monthly by using the equity in your home. They also protect your spouse from possibly losing your home if you pass away, and FHA ensures that you never owe more than your house is worth. Hey, it's Ross Kaminsky, and here are the facts. You benefit immediately from no monthly mortgage payments, and you have access to tax-free money, all while owning your home. That's right, you still own your home, but now have access to your equity when you need it most. With a reverse mortgage from American Financing, you can feel confident about living your golden years with financial comfort and security.
You can talk radio.
Hey, Ideal Home Loans for your next Ideal Home Loan. You know, interest rates are going crazy. The pressure is on them to go up, 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 up. If you wait, you're going to miss. They're still really low, but here's the good news with idealhomeloans.com. If you miss it and they go down again. So over the next 2 years, they'll refinance you free of all fees. So all you have to do is get on board now, still save money, possibly even get rid of private mortgage insurance, and then hop on if the rates go down for a free loan, basically. I mean, you know what I mean by a free loan. They will refinance you free of charge. And that's idealhomeloans.com, 303-867-7000, 867-7000. All right, let's keep going here. And Amy thinks she's getting some scam calls. Amy, what's happening? Amy, are you there? Oh, she might not be there.
I'm here.
Okay, Amy. 303-713-TALK. We have lines open right now. You can get right through. Amy, what's going on with your calls?
Yeah, I just got a call today, and apparently I qualify for some kind of a grant or government payback for $40,000.
$40,000. And what was the spiel? Like, what did they say, and why did you qualify? I love hearing these, and it'll help others as well. So what was the initial spiel?
That they just chose a few people out of the country, and my name was pulled at random.
That's, man. So
yeah.
They get right with it.
They do.
Okay, and what did you say?
Well, I was kind of going along with it just to see what they would say and what I had to do and what the catch was. So they told me I had to go down to the Western Union, and I had to buy a Steam registration card, 2 for $100.
Oh, Steam. Yep. This is Steam is for apps and for games for kids. It's a service, an online service where they host games. And so it might even be younger people. I don't know, but anyway, what did they want?
Well, after
how much?
Well, that's it. It was basically $250.
$250. And then what? Then you would get your $40,000?
Yeah, pretty much. Then he's supposed to give me. He wanted to stay on the line, but I told him it's an hour away, which actually is true.
How much?
He's going to give me a call back and give me the bank routing number. And
okay, good. Here's what I want. I would like, if you have a phone number, to give it to Deputy Clinton, say that he's calling for you, a friend, and he wanted to get details, and see what he tells us.
I tried getting his phone number.
Oh, you don't? He's going to have to call you back. Okay, when he calls you back, just try this. Say, look, I have the money. I can't wait to give it to you. I just want my uncle or my cousin to check it out, or my brother or whatever. And then let's do that, okay? Let's have Clint call. Deputy Clint, the woman, the landlady, took this Jose's money, a deposit. She gave him all of the deposit back, but $75. But let me explain this. This was for a room to rent in a home. She gave him a key to the front door. This is what he told us. And he said, well, what about my room? I need a lock on that room. What good is a key to the front door? Because there are other people renting rooms. So she said, okay, fine, So therefore, he would have a lock. Well, a few hours later, he calls back and says, I don't want to rent the room, so let me have my money back. She gives all the money back, but $75. And you say she sounds like a nice elderly woman, Clint?
Very sweet lady. She donates all of her rents to an animal shelter thing, and but she paid $75 to put the lock in.
Okay, and he said, okay, so she's not giving it back. She put a lock on the door.
Yeah, they're not going to take it back.
Yeah, so here's the deal. He claims, you notice he said, well, I didn't sign anything, but come on. If you say to someone, I want the room, but I need a lock on the door, she puts a lock on the door, and then he changes his mind, I can see that. So you kind of side with her this time, right?
Very much so. I just don't see how she's done anything wrong. She did everything he asked her to do.
All right, Jose, by the way, did you hear what Deputy Clint said?
He claimed. No. What did he say?
Hold on. Well, turn the radio down and we'll tell you. All right.
Okay.
Now, she said, yeah, you may not have signed a contract or anything, but you told her to put a lock on that door to the room.
Right. Okay.
Well, that cost $75.
What? I offered to pay it myself, and she can reimburse me. It's a normal lock. It only costs $10 to $15, Mr. Martino.
Well,
way.
okay.
God, is he whining?
No, the locks do cost about what? 20? How much, Clint? Come on. About $20, but she had somebody put it in.
An outlet cost, 99 cents at Home Depot.
It's a front door keyed lock, so they're not expensive.
Oh, okay.
Keyed lock.
Okay, so...
No, but that was after the fact. She didn't have it on when I went there to move. She said she had it by 3 o'clock. I went there at 4:30, still wasn't on.
So she put she claims she has the receipts for that lock, right, Clint?
That's why I asked for the zip code. She's mailing it up to us.
But this woman sounds pretty nice, Jose.
I know. That's what she got.
Hey, by the way, why did you decide not to take the room? I'm curious.
Well, because she was giving me the runaround. She even called me and left me a voicemail saying, I'm sorry for giving you the runaround. But by that time, I got everything in my car, and I need a place to stay. I've been homeless since Wednesday. I'm living in this car.
All right, well, you're going to have a fight, Jose, because we can't help you. I'm sorry, man. We can't help you get the money back. Deputy Clint says he's siding with this woman, and besides, she's pretty adamant she's not going to give it back, man. This might be, and it's not even worth small claims court because it costs you $50 to go there.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's why I'm calling you.
No, I know. And listen, Jose, if this was an out-and-out, black and white situation, it would be different. But, man, it's not. It's a little hazy here. She says she put a lock on the door. So
no, but that was after the fact, Mr. Martino. That was after the fact. I have waited one day. She had plenty of time to put it on there. When I came in the morning, she said she didn't have it on. So I gave her a break. I said, I got to go to work. When I get out of work, you should have it done by then. She said, by 3 o'clock, you have it done.
Well, she had it done, right?
No, well, that was after the fact, sir. I had, and I had.
What do you think, Mark? What do you think, Mark?
Box of tissues might help. I don't know.
See, Jose. I don't know. Hold on a sec. What do you have to say, Kathy?
Hey, I'm just wondering, the next person that rents that room, wouldn't they appreciate a lock on their door? It's not like she's not going to recoup it.
Okay, Kathy's got a point. She's saying, hey, she improved her property. Why should Jose have to pay for it?
Did he break Did he break it though?
No, there was nothing broken. He wanted it added to the door, Mark, because he's taking a room of a home and he has a front door lock, but he doesn't have the lock to the room, and she put one on. So, but Kathy, so you feel like she should give the money back because she improved her property, right?
I think so. I don't understand why anyone who would rent a room wouldn't want a lock on their door. All tenants would want a lock.
No, I think the same thing. It's weird. If you have a boarding house, wouldn't you think that you would want some kind of a lock? I kind of agree. Listen, I know she's a nice lady, and I don't want to cause her harm, but Jose, I kind of agree with you. It's just that there's nothing we can do about it. She just flat out says no. I kind of agree. The way Kathy put it, I kind of agree. It's not like she didn't get the value of the lock. She's got a lock on her door. Why do you think it costs $75? I guess you have a handyman put it in. It could be $75.
Tom, she's been renting all the rooms just the way they are for years. Matter of fact, the guy who actually is moving in was the guy who moved out. He came back. He'd been there 9 years.
Yeah, but who the hell wants to rent a room? Would you rent a room without a lock in a boarding home? Well, I wouldn't. Or a bread and breakfast, whatever you call it. There's one room available, it's yours. What, you close the door, you got stuff in there. What if you have a computer, whatever, an iPad, you have money?
He rented it without the lock?
No, he demanded the lock before he rented it. That's the whole controversy. He didn't rent it. He said, I'll rent it if you put a lock on it. She put a lock on it, he changed his mind.
And she acknowledges that, or that's where Clint was saying she doesn't?
No, she acknowledges that, and he acknowledges that. And she is saying, well, why should I give the money back? I had to put the lock on, right, Jose? That's what she's saying.
Right, and you know what I told him the last day? Okay, all right, for argument's sake, give me the lock, give me a receipt for the lock and whatever labor, whatever you say costs $75, which I don't believe. Give it to me, and we'll call it quits.
Okay, so now he says, give me the lock, and I'll be fine. But now she'll have a hole in the door. Look at this whole thing. God, it's just too much. We can't help you with that one. 303. What did you say, Dr. Ken? Split the difference. She doesn't want to. She says, I spent the money. Look, she's not rolling in dough either. We got an update on a crazy neighbor we're going to come back to. An update. Now, we're talking bat crap crazy. Okay? We're talking crazy, yelling and screaming. And we have a video of it somewhere, Mark. I don't know if we can dig that video back out. But Steve has an update. This neighbor will come out and scream, and we're going to come back and talk about that. But when I say outrageous, you have never seen anything like this neighbor. But there's some kind of an update. He's been trying to get her the hell out of there. Let's talk about it. Now, when you are in an accident and you're injured, you can't work, or some other injury, and you think, my God, this is not my fault. What the heck just happened to me? That person ran a stop sign. There are all kinds of things that go through your head. The worst thing you can do is just start talking to your friends and talk to your neighbors and go to somebody that you don't trust, an attorney that advertises on TV just because they advertise on there that they're the big shot and the big ass or whatever they are, the strong arm, doesn't mean they're good. You need someone that you can trust. John Fuller. Remember that name, truly. If you are in trouble with an injury and you just have some questions, maybe it's serious, maybe it's not, but any questions you have, John Fuller is happy to answer, complimentary, no charge. Give him a call. Listen, if he decides to take the case, he'll take it on contingency. That means he gets paid only if you get paid. Call him, 303-597-4500. Call him right away so you at least know your rights. 303-597-4500. He's an expert at personal injury. PersonalInjuryCO.com.
This is Denver's Talk Station, 630 KHOW, an iHeart radio station with Ross Kaminsky mornings, Michael Brown afternoons, KHOW, Denver. You may not believe it.
You are lying to me right now.
But it's actually really easy to win.
It was pretty easy.
$1,000.
That is crazy.
It's the 16K a day giveaway. Listen every hour at 5 past the hour. Weekdays 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. on 630 KHOW. Brought to you by Wind River Spas. Making hot tubs for 40 years since 1978. A local manufacturer made in Colorado for Colorado. Wind River Spas. Made with one goal in mind. A durable, high-quality tub you can use for years. WindRiverSpas.com.
You've heard me talk about Art of Granite because I just love the way Mitch Floria, the owner, does business. He came to this country in the early 2000s with $300 and decided he wanted to be in the granite business. He started Art of Granite. Art of Granite fabricates beautiful countertops and supplies cabinets direct from the manufacturer. They are a direct importer of granite, quartz, and other natural stone. You can buy what he has or elsewhere. He'll go get it. You never have to go to a granite yard, and he'll send you the wholesale price. You know, he doesn't make any money on the granite. He uses his contractor price, and then he fabricates it for you. If you don't think that's convenient, you're crazy. Don't worry about those giant warehouses and those dusty, dirty yards and those phony sales for 80, 90% off. Why don't you go to an artist and a guy that'll give you rock-bottom prices, and when you buy a kitchen from him, he throws in the bathroom free right now. 303-386-5919. artofgranite.net.
Pat Miller, Gabby Gourmet. I'm back from an amazing trip to Asia. And lucky me, Ryan Fletter of Barolo Grill will be with me to talk food, wine, and travel. Saturday from 1 to 2 on 630 KHOW.
Hello, I'm Tom Martino. Now, you've heard me talk a lot about stem cell therapy. I've done extensive research, which led me to Centennial Schultz Clinic right here in Colorado. They're internationally recognized for their work with stem cells. They're all MDs, working with true living stem cells harvested from your own fat or bone marrow, then strategically delivered with guided injections. Only MDs deliver the injections. More experience than any other provider in the country. Why would you go to a clinic with no MDs at all? Centennial Schultz can help you with painful joints, knees, hips, back, shoulders, hands. They can repair most ACL tears with a needle instead of a knife. Before you have surgery, consult Centennial Schultz at 303-963-9201. Explore your options at a true medical regenerative clinic. Centennial Schultz, 303-963-9201. 303-963-9201. And on my referral list at referralist.com.
Time changes everything. For me, becoming a single parent of 2 young kids changed my ability to use my timeshare. And when my annual maintenance fees nearly tripled over a 3-year period, I had to get out. I'm Brandon Reed, founder of Timeshare Exit Team. We will legally get you out of your timeshare you can't use or afford. Schedule your free consultation. If we can't get you out, we will give you a full refund.
Call 844-955-EXIT. That's 844-955-EXIT or timeshareexitteam.com.
Being accused of a crime can ruin your life. Get help with highly respected, skilled trial attorney Joe Lazzara. He's offering a free initial consultation and up to $500 off his services. 303-429-6200. That's 429-6200.
Can we all agree that moms are pretty awesome? Angie, the producer here. My mom taught me how to be strong, independent, and of course, still be a lady. This Mother's Day, show your appreciation by giving your mom the gift of thicker, stronger, longer, and healthier hair. For a limited time only, Ovation Hair is offering a variety of exclusive Mother's Day gift sets. Choose from Color Therapy, Volume, or their one-of-a-kind cell therapy system for an unbelievable price of $42.95. That's over $100 in savings. My mom and I have the same problem. We both have really thin hair. Ovation has worked for me, so I know she'll love it and it'll work for her too. That's why I'm taking advantage of this special price and stocking up for the both of us, and you should too. These exclusive sets are only available from now until May 10th. So hurry to ovationhair.com to save $100 on a Mother's Day gift set. Why wait? Join me and over 1 million happy Ovation customers worldwide. That's ovationhair.com. Do it for Mom.
Brent Ivinson, Ideal Home Loans. Talk about how you can help home buyers.
Our Ideal Home Purchase Plan that is an all-encompassing roadmap to buying your next home. It's our 3-week closing guarantee where we underwrite and approve your loan up front. Our home buyer scouting report where you search for your next home so that when we find the house that works for you, you can close and close quickly without overpaying.
IdealHomeLoans.com, 303-867-7000. Equal Opportunity Lender regulated by DORA, NMLS 136756. For terms and conditions, call 844-45-IDEAL.
630 KHOW, an iHeart radio station.
Tom Martino here, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Joseph A. Lazzara is a criminal defense attorney. You know, I say this, I hope you never need him. And especially, you know, when you can prevent drinking and driving or smoking marijuana and driving. But Joe Lazzara is there no matter what, whether you are guilty, whether you are innocent, whether you just want to, you know, throw yourself at the mercy of the court, as they say, and take your punishment. You still need an attorney to go through the process. You really do. And there are deadlines, there are statutory requirements, and Joseph Lazzara is there. If you just don't know what to do, you don't know where to go, keep his number handy. And I hope, again, like I said, you can prevent the drinking, driving. But, hey, listen, there are people that are falsely accused of shoplifting sometimes because they left something in their cart. Whatever the situation, Joseph A. Lazzara is there, 303-429-6200. And I hope you take these names down and truly do use them when I talk about them because they are good people. And I've known them for many, many years. I'm helping you go through this selection process now before you're in crisis and you need them. Now, we have some updates here. The crazy neighbor. But first, Jose is the one who wants that $75 back from the landlady. Or he said, just give me the lock. If you put a lock on my door, give me the lock and a receipt for the labor, and I'll accept the lock as payment. Jose's really pissed off because he didn't actually rent the room. He said he would rent the room if she put a lock on it, and he said that he changed his mind and he wants his money back. She gave him money back, let me make that clear, except for $75 of it. Suzanne, what's new on that one?
So Kathy, that commentator lady who called about him?
Yeah, she said the woman, she improved her property. She should give the money back.
Yeah, so she just called me and she wants to give Jose his $75.
Really?
So I'm going to coordinate that. So
what
Jose,
a nice lady.
I know.
Jose,
Jose,
a listener who thought that you were right. She wants to help you out.
Okay.
Isn't that nice?
Am I on the air?
Yes.
Oh, okay, great. That's great. Because I'm homeless and I need a place to stay. Thank the Lord.
Well, listen, but wait. If you were homeless, why didn't you go to that woman's place?
Well, like I told you, she gave me so much runaround for a lot that
You had a bad feeling about it?
And imagine if that went on just for a lot that only cost $20, imagine what would happen if I go in there and I had something else and this lady was going to...
Okay, it gave him a bad feeling.
I think he might be in the Springs. Jose, how are you going to get up here to get the money once I have it?
Well, can't we mail it? Or something?
No, I'm right by her house right now.
Okay. Well, listen, figure it out. But Jose, he is working. So he is working. That's good. Jose, I wish you the best, man. I mean, you don't sound like a bad guy. That woman doesn't sound like a bad woman. And certainly that listener, God bless her soul, as they say. God bless her. So have her come in one time as a common woman. If look at, I love our audience. We have some generous, good people in our audience. Dr. Kent Lawson, our expert today, orthodontics, and he's really pioneered a new method. We talked about new early orthodontics, wearing a series of mouthpieces, widening the palate, straightening up the jaw, and then your children need less time in braces, sometimes no time in braces, like half the time. My kids are on this system. I love the payment arrangement. You don't pay a lump sum. You pay monthly payments. Is that really how it works? Monthly payments, right? Do I have that right?
Certainly we do.
I guess you could pay if you wanted to.
You could pay. There's a small discount if it's paid in advance.
But my God, you don't charge that much. I mean, I don't know if I should be saying this because you're not giving. I know you're not really giving me a special deal, and I didn't ask for it. And I told you I needed orthodontics for my kids, but I don't understand how you do it for that price. I really mean that sincerely. I'm not just saying that because you're on the air. The monthly payment I'm paying for both kids, I don't understand it because I multiplied out the months and the thing. And there's no interest in there for sure. And I don't understand the lump sum price that comes out when I multiply that monthly payment. It's not a lot of money compared to a regular dentist.
Well, that's right. And we do that.
I love the way
a couple of different reasons. One is that it's a very new thing here in Colorado. We've been doing it for the past 5 years, but it's new and people don't understand it.
You go by the month.
Yes.
And right up until the time you need the actual braces, if you wanted to stop, I guess you could, because we don't have anything except mouthpieces, so it's not like they're wired or anything. At what point will my children then get the appliance, the brace part of it?
Well, at the end of this session, a couple of years is what we do this for. We teach them new habits. We teach them to breathe properly and swallow properly and all of those types of things, even talk about head posture.
How often do they go in? How often?
Once a month for a 2-year period, and that program is maybe half of what it would be for normal orthodontics. Then if they still need braces later on, we have a deal that if they've cooperated well, they can have it at a very reduced price, and so that it doesn't end up being more than what normal orthodontics.
We have some other questions in a minute here, okay? Just hold on. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Frank, we're going to come back to you about the black mold and the cockroaches, and Mike has a problem, I believe, with his ex-wife, and of course we have people to handle that. Rocky's Auto, 63rd and Federal. If you're looking for a used car, truck, SUV, or van, there are so many places to go. I don't tell you to go to one place and one place only. Here's what I tell you to do. Shop around, but put Rocky's on the list. They want a shot at your business. And they're proud of the selection they have and the process they have. They have 40 lenders to choose from. If you need a car, truck, SUV, or van, you will have variety in product and variety in financing. They also have prices on their website, RockiesAutos.com. They're at 63rd and Federal, Monday through Friday, 9 to 7, Saturdays, 9 to 6, 303-426-4646.
This report is paid for by Business Roundtable.
For the most part, the highway drive of the metro area in pretty good shape. Starting to see a little bit of delay on the north end of town. Northbound I-25, a bit stop and go on the approach to Thornton Parkway. Once you get north of 104th, the drive does open up. Otherwise, I-25 is looking good downtown. Minor bit of slowing on westbound I-70 in the elevated portion. Otherwise, the drive on I-70 in decent shape. Getting word, of course, that Highway 6 is closed again today in Clear Creek Canyon due to rock scaling work until later on this afternoon. The weather forecast, mostly sunny, breezy today, but nice with a high near 75. Right now, mostly cloudy skies in Denver and 66. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner, 630 KHOW.
Tax reform is already making a difference. Higher wages and larger benefits for workers, and more opportunities for businesses to invest and grow. Text reform to 52886 to thank Congressman Mike Kaufman for delivering for Colorado workers. Standard message and data rates may apply.
Fix It 24/7. $39 to get them to your home to diagnose any problem with plumbing or heating. $39. Professional, licensed, insured. And if you have any work done, that $39 is credited. Fix It 24/7. They guarantee your 100% satisfaction, and they waive the $39. You will never have the quantity, quality, or value of the work done by anyone else for a better price. They're going to tell you exactly what's going on with your system from top to bottom with a written diagnosis. Just $39. If you have any of the work done, they will rebate the $39, and they guarantee no one will do the same work for a better price ever. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. If you call now, just $39 for a licensed HVAC tech in your home, fully insured, will treat your home like their own. So now there's no fear. The most you're going to be out is $39. 720-526-3939. 720-526-3939. FixMyHome.com.
Now's the perfect time to join a fan club at Isle Casino Hotel Blackhawk. New members can win up to $1,000 in fan play or other great prizes just for signing up. Everyone's a winner and membership is free. Plus, provide a valid email address and you'll receive $5 in free fan play. Stop by Isle Casino Hotel Blackhawk and sign up today.
Must be 21. All terms, conditions, rewards, and benefits are subject to change or revocation without notice. Eligibility and exceptions apply. See official rules. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Student loans, car loans, high-interest credit card loans, debt adds up for all of us, but there are ways around it. Hey guys, it's Ross Kaminsky for my friends at American Financing, and I'm here to remind you that refinancing your home loan is an easy way to save a lot of money. Think of it this way. A lower interest rate means lower monthly bill payments, and mortgage interest rates are far more competitive than a student loan or credit card rate. I'm talking rates in the low single digits versus rates in the high double digits. Why wouldn't you consolidate that high interest debt by refinancing your mortgage? You'll speak with a salary-based mortgage consultant who will customize a loan to fit your needs. They're already saving customers up to $1,000 a month, plus there are no upfront fees at American Financing. You could close on your new loan in as fast as 10 days and may be able to postpone up to 60 days of mortgage payments. Get in touch with American Financing at 303-695-7000 or online at americanfinancing.net.
NMLS 182334, regulated by the Division of Real Estate. Spring is in the air. Time to think about your lawn and trees. Give Mr. Green Jeans Lawn and Tree Care Services a call. Mr. Green Jeans can make your lawn and trees look better than ever, and at up to 30% less than the other companies. If you need lawn fertilization or aerating, tree spraying or feeding, also irrigation service, you have to call Mr. Green Jeans. Since 1991, owners Bob and Tammy with their son Travis have provided these services. Licensed by the Colorado Department of Agriculture in lawn and tree using only Colorado products. Call 303-426-4945.
When it comes to hiring, you don't have time to waste. You need to get to a short list of qualified candidates fast. That's why you need Indeed.com. Post a job in minutes. Set up screener questions based on your job requirements. Then zero in on qualified candidates using our intuitive online dashboard. Your time is precious. Let Indeed help you get to your short list of qualified candidates. Post a job today at Indeed.com/hire. Search for greatness. Search Indeed.
Ross Kaminsky, mornings 5 to 10.
Why would someone be so obsessed with feathers that he would commit one of the strangest crimes of the 21st century? We'll talk with Kirk Johnson, author of The Feather Thief, Tuesday morning at 7:06 here on 630 KHOW.
Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Okay, we talked a little while ago about Trenner Law, Mark Trenner, and we're trying to get a hold of him for the guy that says he has a technique for using an existing piece of technology. And he wants to know, can you protect it at all, or what should he do? See, I think he should develop just a generic product, and then he should give instructions using his technique. Sure, it's not you don't have to have his moose call or elk call to do it, but it's part of the deal. Okay, you buy this and then you show them how to use it your way to get the best results. And then you get, well, why not, right? You just do a generic elk call, and then in the instructions you give your technique, which is exclusive. Okay, and they have to buy to get it. Now, obviously they can steal it or whatever, but I think that before they figure out I don't need this thing, you'll sell a lot of them. And you're not doing anything dishonest. You're helping people. Trenner Law can tell you about this, by the way. Mark Trenner is at 720-221-3708. He's for copyrights and trademarks and patents searches. 720-221-3708. Now, let's talk to Steve, who has an update on his crazy neighbor in Pueblo. This is a lady that yells obscenities and disgusting things out the door at people, and she's scary, man. She's scary. What is the update, Steve? You've been trying to do something about her. Other homeowners have written to me. You've called Pueblo police. They're useless. What's going on?
Well, I'll tell you this. Chris Nicole of the city council got the ball rolling on everything. I swear this guy's awesome for the people. The police have arrested her on the 18th for hitting me with the car on the second-degree assault.
Now, wait a minute. She was arrested for second-degree assault?
Yes.
Because when she hit you with the car?
Yes.
Well, why did it take so long if she hit you, or did she roll just slowly to hit you?
She kept going down the road. She was pushing me down the street faster and faster.
But what were you doing? Like, did she come up on the sidewalk? How did it work? I don't know the actual...
I was in the street. I was trying to detain her while the cops came.
Okay, well, that's kind of weird. So you were in front of her car trying to keep her there?
Yeah.
And she started driving away?
Yep, driving into me.
So, but it's not like she intentionally wanted to hit you.
Well, she could have just...
What I'm getting at is, if you moved to the side, she wouldn't go after you. She would have driven away. That's truly what I'm trying to say.
Well, that's impossible, because once she started rolling, she didn't give me an opportunity to move.
Okay. Steve, okay, that's fine. I'm just trying to get a sense here that if you were... Let's put it this way. That same day, 10 minutes before you tried to detain her, if you were walking down the street, would she have aimed at you to hit you?
Probably not.
Okay, so she was trying to get away is what I'm saying. Not that she's not less crazy. I know she's crazy. But I'm shocked that they arrested her for that.
Well, she did hit me, and she did leave the scene with an injury.
Okay, so what's going on now? What's the latest?
Well, she's still sitting in jail, and since she has made a verbal threat to me while I was in my bathroom, I heard her screaming.
What about that now?
That I should die, the crazy...
All right, well, what's the update? What is happening?
She's in jail.
She's literally in jail.
In jail, Tom.
Steve, she's in jail. Oh, my God, she's in jail.
She has been in jail since the 18th.
Oh, man. That's a major deal. What are they going to do with her?
Charge her and prosecute her for assault with a deadly weapon and for a verbal threat.
All right, hold on.
If you're looking for replacement windows, K&H Home Solutions. I've known Ted Rowland 25 years or more. This company has more than a 60-year heritage. K&H Home Solutions used to be K&H Windows, and they were the first replacement window company on my referral list at referralist.com. Windows, doors, and siding. Their website is khwindows.com. That's khwindows.com. They're designed for both beauty and energy efficiency. Nothing improves a home like these windows, and you won't find a better company when it comes to ethics, to skill, and when it comes to standing behind their product. If you need windows, doors, or siding, you can rely on K&H. I know that for sure because I had them do the windows on my home in Franktown so many years ago, and they still look beautiful. 303-421-7100. khwindows.com. Why don't you go to their website? You can make appointments right on the website, khwindows.com.
This is your station for the 16K a day giveaway. Coming up at 5 after the hour on KHOW Denver, an iHeart radio station.
Secret files on Iran's nuclear program. I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announcing moments ago that thousands of documents and videos have been retrieved from an atomic archive in Iran.
A few weeks ago, in a great intelligence achievement, Israel obtained half a ton of the material inside these vaults.
And he says it proves a past nuclear weapons program Iran had denied.
These files conclusively prove that Iran is brazenly lying when it says it never had a nuclear weapons program.
So Netanyahu says Iran lied during talks for the seven-nation nuclear deal and continues to lie about breaching the deal, which President Trump is threatening to scrap. The leaders of France and Germany urging the U.S. to stay in it while pushing for a new agreement, though Iran's top judge is quoted as saying today that basic issues, including Iran's defense capabilities, are not negotiable. President Trump holding a joint news conference with the visiting president of Nigeria and urging Congress to close immigration loopholes he says are being exploited by terrorists and human traffickers.
Just look at our southern border and our weak and obsolete immigration laws. They are obsolete and they are weak. And they are pathetic.
Meantime, a caravan of immigrants from Central America still hoping to seek asylum at the San Ysidro crossing on the San Diego border. Immigrant advocates also there.
Stop rejecting asylum seekers who try to present themselves at the port of entry. You know what you're doing. You know you turn people away.
Though immigration officials have been warning there's no room at that crossing and that the immigrants should seek asylum at the first safe country they reached, in this case, Mexico. Wall Street right now, stocks turning lower. The Dow's down 13 points. Fox News, fair and balanced.
Pros in the know start with Lowe's, because Lowe's saves pros money every day. Get up to 20% off select concrete and masonry mixes when you buy in bulk. Plus, save 5% on every purchase every day when you use your Lowe's Business Credit account. So, Pro, now that you know, let's get started. See the Lowe's Pro Desk or Lowe'sForPros.com for more details. Credit offer subject to credit approval. Can't be combined with other credit offers. Exclusions apply. U.S. only.
When you're hiring, you don't want to waste time sorting through dozens of irrelevant resumes. You want an efficient way to get to a short list of qualified candidates. That's why you need Indeed.com. Post a job in minutes. Set up screener questions based on your job requirements. Then zero in on qualified candidates using an intuitive online dashboard. Discover why 3 million businesses use Indeed for hiring. Post a job today at Indeed.com/hire. Search for greatness. Search Indeed.
This report is brought to you by
Mostly
Lowe's.
sunny today with a high of 76. Tonight mostly cloudy and a low of 45. Tomorrow mostly cloudy and a high of 64. Wednesday, a thunderstorm possible and a high of 61.
Shop Lowe's for great deals to make your great outdoors even greater. Like 5 bags of premium mulch for just $10. All projects have a starting point. Start with Lowe's. Offer valid through 5/2 while supplies last. Selection varies by location, U.S. only. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
If you've been injured in a car accident and it wasn't your fault, contact me, John Fuller, and I'll help you recover the money that you're entitled to. I've been helping Colorado victims for years, and I can help you. Set up a free case evaluation at personalinjuryco.com or call me at 303-597-4500.
Every business needs great people, and the better way to find them. Something better than posting your job online and just praying for the right people to see it. ZipRecruiter revolutionized hiring. Their technology finds great candidates for you. No wonder 80% of employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site in just one day. Goodbye post and pray. Hello ZipRecruiter. The smartest way to hire.
Try it for free today at ZipRecruiter.com/talkradio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/talkradio.
Pros in the know start with Lowe's, because Lowe's saves pros money every day. Get up to 20% off select concrete and masonry mixes when you buy in bulk. Plus, save 5% on every purchase every day when you use your Lowe's Business Credit account. So, Pro, now that you know, let's get started. See the Lowe's Pro Desk or Lowe'sForPros.com for more details. Credit offer subject to credit approval. Can't be combined with other credit offers. Exclusions apply. U.S. only.
This is Troy with Technoglass. We've been making auto glass easy for over 25 years. Every Technoglass replacement comes with free rock chip repairs for life and a 12-month no breakage guarantee. Visit Technoglass.com. Call 720-405-8000.
Your shot at $1,000 right now. Text the keyword MONEY to 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply. That's MONEY to 200-200. This is the Troubleshooter Show.
Help! I need somebody.
Now, Tom Martino on 630 KHOW.
Help me if you
Hey,
can.
Tom Martino here. Welcome to the only show of its kind anywhere where we are solving problems, answering questions, and taking complaints. This hour brought to you by Frank Duran. TheRealEstateMan.com. No one will do you a better service for buying and selling real estate. This is a show where you call in 303-713-TALK, 713-8255, and we help you. That's when we're on the air. You can call that number. Now, 303-MARTINO, you can call while we're on the air or any other time 24/7, and we listen to all messages. 303-MARTINO. Live on Facebook, live on YouTube, live on iHeartRadio app. Also available for downloads everywhere that you can find us, and referralist.com as well. That website is for help, information, and referrals. Soon to be launched with a brand new site. We are working so feverishly on that. Our guest, Dr. Kent Lawson, is here. We'll talk about him and the new orthodontics coming up. But Frank Duran, first of all, 303-920-1622. If you're looking to list a home, you won't find anyone better. Now, you may think you don't need someone in this hot market. You need them even more because you want to get the buyer's attention and you want to cull through the offers, the many offers, to get the right offer, not to leave money on the table. Frank Duran, TheRealEstateMan.com, 303-920-1622. And the crazy neighbor, Steve, he just gave us an update, said the woman's in jail. Steve, that is an amazing thing that they finally took action. The reason they put her in jail was technically because she was rolling. You were in front of the car trying to stop her, keep her there for police, and she was rolling right past you as if you're not even there. And they called that vehicular assault. Is that right, sir?
Yes, second-degree assault.
Why did she end up in jail, though? Why not just an arrest or a ticket? I don't understand.
Because it's a second-degree assault, which is a felony.
Wow. I think they were just looking for something anyway, because this lady has been causing trouble in that neighborhood for years, right?
Well, for years, but she had a warrant for her arrest, which gives you the right to detain her.
What was the other warrant for?
The other warrant was for harassment.
Now, when did that come about? I didn't know about that one.
That harassment warrant's been out there for probably 5 months.
And that was you too?
Yep.
So the woman's in jail. Holy crap. Does she have any relatives or anyone?
Her rich mama came down and her brother from out of state. And
so they must know
if he would just ignore her.
They know she's mentally ill, don't they?
They took the house out of a living trust and put it in special needs to protect the assets.
Well, of course, because she's mentally ill.
Yeah, they're fully aware of it.
So, in a way, I feel sorry for her because jail is not the place for her.
No, she needs to be mentally institutionalized.
Right, but why don't they? Why can't a doctor see that? I'm serious. She should not be in jail. As much as this woman caused havoc, I kind of feel sorry for her. She's sitting in there yelling and screaming at everyone, probably.
She stated to me that she was going to force me to move and that she used to teach in college.
She's mentally
ill.
To
get rid of people like me.
She's mentally ill. Yeah. Listen, I'm on your side, by the way. We wanted to get her taken care of. But, I don't think she should just... How long is she going to sit in jail? I don't think she should.
Until she gets bailed.
Well, no, who's going to bail her?
Her mama's got lots of money.
What do you mean by that?
Filthy rich. Lives in Boulder.
Well, how do you know she's filthy rich? Just because she lives in Boulder? There are a lot of people up there that are just filthy.
She lives on a living trust, and she supports her. She pays all her bills, pays for her groceries.
How old is this loony bin? How old is she?
59.
And her mom?
She's fully supported by mom.
Okay. Well, anyway, I just hope she gets... I hope she gets the help she needs.
My view is she needs to be put away, and
she does.
Needs to be out of our neighborhood.
She does.
Those are the two things I want.
No, she does need to be put away. Thanks, Steve, for the update. Would you keep us informed, please?
Yes, I will.
All right, thank you very much. David. Oh, David just hung up. He wanted to give kudos to John Fuller. I'm sorry, David, that I couldn't get to you. 303-713-8255. Frank, what's going on with you, Frank?
Hey, how you doing today?
Good, man. What's happening?
Okay, real quick is, I love your show.
Thanks.
I'm going to give you a heads up.
Okay.
I'm a disabled guy. I'm not trying to get through sympathy here because I'm fully functional to a point. But I suffered a couple of traumatic brain injuries, and long story short, just went through a divorce and had to move me and my 2 children into an apartment complex.
Okay, so Frank,
sure.
When did you have your brain injuries?
Oh, geez, I had my first one in 2009.
Huh.
And just had another one in 2015 when I was rear-ended on I-25. I re-broke my neck and suffered another TBI.
God.
And blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, we can play the sympathy.
But that's I just wanted to get a sense of it. So what's going on now that we can help you with?
Okay, long story short, I went through a divorce last year.
Yes.
And it's another whole new story, but we're not going to go there. So I have custody of my 2 kids. My daughter is an adult. My son is still finishing high school. So we moved into an apartment complex. So we just had to get into a place. Being Colorado, it's very tight, for lack of a better word.
Right.
So we took the first place we could basically get into, and they showed us the, long story short, the model of the apartment. The apartment we actually got, we couldn't see it until we moved in. They said, don't worry, we went through it with a fine-tooth comb, and it's a great place. So being that we were in a tight situation, we signed the lease, moved in, and right from the get-go, it wasn't what they said it was.
I understand.
Rotted boards underneath the sink.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. So where do we stand right now?
Right now, as we speak, as this moment we're speaking right now, I'm waiting for the exterminators to come over to spray for cockroaches.
Are they paying for it?
They are paying for it, and that's a good thing.
Right.
I don't know how it works here in Colorado. I'm a Wisconsin boy.
Well, here's how it works, Frank. Here's how it works.
Okay.
There are some minimal, and they're very minimal, standards of habitability. Pest infestation is one of the things they have to take care of.
Okay.
So that's why they're doing it.
Okay, and what about, now when I listen to your show, I like your show. I'm probably going to get to the low stage somewhere down the road. But long story short is, I know how things work. Even though I suffered a couple of brain injuries, and a couple of this and that, I still can understand basic reality. I used to negotiate union contracts back in Wisconsin. I'm a Teamster. But so I still have some of my faculties there. Long story short is, here in Colorado, you start making a few waves. Hey, we want to, do I have to worry about, hey, you're causing some waves?
Yeah, well, eviction. Is that what you're talking about? Well, Frank, they won't come and say, you're causing waves, we're going to evict you. But all they have to say is, we're not going to renew your lease. I mean, it's that easy. Now, to evict you in the middle of a lease, they would have to have a reason. But the reason could not be you're causing waves because you want things fixed. The reason would have to be you're harassing neighbors, or you're doing something illegal, or you're noisy, or something like that. So how long is your lease good for?
Year to year.
Okay, so at the end of this lease, they could choose not to renew you. They don't have to give you a reason.
Okay, so that's what I'm afraid of. They don't have a reason. They can just say, they don't have to say you're causing waves.
They don't have to say anything.
We just don't want you. Kind of like the right to work.
They don't even have to say we don't want you. They're going to say we chose not to renew your lease.
Right, no reason whatsoever.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I have no way of, I can't make them rent to me.
Right.
I just have to just kind of.
Not in that case. But why? Do you feel like you're causing waves?
Well, A, we just gave a call by calling your show. 2 is I am kind of making them fix things nonstop. I'm going, hey, I have pictures, and I just have this me saying it. We have pictures of black mold going through the walls. We have nonstop maintenance requests about pipes leaking and breaking. This and that. The gate's not working.
Did they ever get snotty or mean with you?
In a way, I mean, it's just how do you say it? Just being, I guess, sarcastic.
Yeah, but you can also be a little diplomatic. For example, when they fix things, they, I really appreciate you getting on it, and write them a note or something. I don't know. I'm just saying that it's not so much having the request. I think that they don't want to rent to people who probably are troublemakers or always unhappy.
Oh, I understand that. That's why I'm trying not to be that person, because last thing I want to have to do is uproot my kids again.
Right.
I have to try to go through this whole rigmarole trying to find.
But here's what you should do, by the way. You should start saving from now anything you can in the event you're going to have to get out of there. Or maybe you could even. Are you on disability?
I'm on disability, and long story short is I do work part-time job, so I make $1,100 a month, along with my disability. I'm not totally can't move.
All right, but you may want to consider possibly looking at buying in the future some distressed property, or they have lower income properties, subsidized properties. Look into that, okay? There are programs available, and if you need help with that, give us an email. Suzanne, give him our email address where he can reach us. So I think I have answered your basic questions. 303-713-8255. Dale, what's happening with you, sir? Dale? Dale, it's very...
Yes, Tom, I'm here.
It's very noisy, man. Are you driving?
Is that better?
Are you driving?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I'm not going to ask you to take off headset, so go ahead. Tell me what's going on, Dale.
Tom, I had a question about peripheral neuropathy, that numbness in feet and toes.
Yeah, it's a numbness or tingling. A peripheral neuropathy is sometimes caused by type 2 diabetes that's not treated properly. Diabetes in itself doesn't cause it. It's the improper treatment of it. It's also caused by injury, accidents, stuff like that. What do you need to know about it?
I see ads from this Summit Medical Clinic. Do you have experience with them, or do you know anybody to go to? No, listen, you're going to hear ads for different kinds of treatments, okay? I'll tell you about the treatments if you can just hold on. And I'll tell you about why they will, some will work and some won't. Let's now go to Pro Auto Care for the Martino Special. I love this. And it's getting to be air conditioning season for the car. Nothing worse than something not working, especially the air conditioning when it's hot out. Al, what do you have going on? Oh, there I am. I don't know why I expect you to magically... I'm sorry, Al. I didn't press the button. Go ahead.
You thought I was next to you, didn't you?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Hey, so it's pretty simple, Tom. All the vehicle air conditioning systems tend to lose refrigerant after a period of time. They start working poorer and poorer. They take longer and longer to cool. The only way to know if your system needs to be recharged on the newer cars is to hook up gauges, test pressures. I'm going to do that for your listeners. I'm going to do 5 for each location. I'm going to test system pressures. I'm going to check the output temperature. I'm going to check the entire system operation. I'm doing that at no cost.
Wow.
Great.
That is cool, especially, no pun intended, that's cool. You hope it's cool when you use it. So really, Al, you're going to hook them up and check the system for no charge, and you have to limit it, obviously, if it's a free... 5.
5 each store.
Okay.
5 each store. You got to call today, you got to call right now.
You have to call right now. You don't have to have it done today, but you have to schedule, and it's 5 in each location, near Evans and I-25, near Bowles and Santa Fe. Call for more details, 303-PRO-AUTO. That's 303-PRO-AUTO. That's great, Frank. And speaking of cars and stuff, One Clear Choice Garage Door is always there for the free inspection, safety, tune-ups, and adjustments. But you have to mention Martino there, too. And again, One Clear Choice wants to be your garage door company. And if you just moved into a house, you want to have it checked out, call them. But they have new openers starting at just $333 with Wi-Fi backup, battery backup, Wi-Fi, and time to close features. 303-565-6409, OneClearChoiceDoors.com.
This report is brought to you by Lowe's.
Taking a look at the drive across the metro area freeway system as the Monday lunch rush gets underway. Police are blocking the right lane westbound I-70 at Steele there. They got a motorist assist happening. That's backing up traffic on that stretch. Up in the high country, just a reminder that Highway 6 is closed once again in Clear Creek Canyon for rock scaling work. Won't reopen until later on this afternoon. Back in town, the drive across the metro area freeway system in fairly decent shape. The weather forecast, partly sunny, breezy today, warm though, a high of 75. Tonight, partly cloudy and breezy overnight with a low of 45. Right now, mostly cloudy skies in the Mile High City and 68. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner, 630 KHOW.
Shop Lowe's for great deals to make your great outdoors even greater, like 5 bags of premium mulch for just $10. All projects have a starting point. Start with Lowe's. Offer valid through 5/2 while supplies last. Selection varies by location, U.S. only. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
iHeartRadio and Farmers Insurance remind you that May is Teacher Appreciation Month. Think of a teacher who's made a difference in your life. Here's an opportunity to make a difference in theirs. Farmers Insurance believes in the power of knowledge, and this year will once again award $1 million in educational grants for teachers through their Thank America's Teachers program. Send a thank you note to your favorite teacher and you may qualify them for a grant. Learn more at thankamericas.teachers.com.
Hail and severe storm season is just around the corner, and that's why you need to call Golden Spike Roofing. If you think you have damage, call Golden Spike at 303-942-1386 for a thorough and free inspection. For roofing done right to the last nail, call Golden Spike Roofing.
Call Golden Spike Roofing when your roof needs a fix. 303-942-1386. Golden Spike Roofing.
I'm Nick Soboleski, a Select Quote agent with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a $300,000 group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and can't take it with him. Well, I impartially shopped the highly rated term life insurance companies we represent and found Ray, who is 41 and takes medication to control his cholesterol, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $26 a month. That's almost twice the coverage for less than half of what he had paid. If SelectQuote hasn't shopped for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, call 1-800-413-1570. That's 1-800-413-1570. 1-800-413-1570. Or go to SelectQuote.com. We shop. You save. Get full details in the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your price could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
Michael Brown, afternoons 4 to 7.
Walmart is letting employees wear jeans and hoping that they'll retain them and even bring in some new ones. What if it's so casual? How will we know who works there? Tune in Monday at 4 o'clock for more Reverend Talk Radio.
Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter, 303-713-TALK. Genesis Total Exteriors, for contracting the right way if you need home improvements. Genesis. It's that simple, inside and out. 303-679-8509. GenesisTotalExteriors.com. And they do insurance bids complete because they can do everything: siding, windows, gutters, painting, fences, decks, roofs, kitchens, baths, basements, whatever you need. They can take care of it all in one bid and deal with the insurance company. 303-679-8509, GenesisTotalExteriors.com. Let's keep going. Dale, peripheral neuropathy is caused by something. So if you treat the symptom and you increase the circulation, it's going to give you relief. But whatever is causing it did not go away. Do you understand that?
I do. I've had some back issues. Could be related to that, I think.
So if you're talking about treating just the symptoms, you're going to hear about deep far infrared lights, which increase circulation, and they do. And you're going to hear about all of the different therapies, electromagnetic, all the therapies that increase circulation. But they're just a temporary fix. So anything that increases circulation will help you. But the underlying cause is not going to go away. If you have type 2 diabetes, or type 1, but if you have diabetes, it has to be treated. I mean, and it has to be treated properly. And that doesn't mean just taking insulin. I don't want to get into the preaching, but it doesn't mean just taking insulin to chase carbs. It means a complete lifestyle change. You don't have diabetes though, right? You have injury.
I do not have diabetes.
Okay, then if you have injury, do you know even massage therapy has helped with neuropathy, and different deep tissue massages? Some people claim, I don't know because I don't have it, but some people claim they get relief with acupuncture. Some people claim that the far infrared therapy does it. What is Summit advertising? Do you know?
They just advertise a treatment that they say, non-invasive, that works. I think it's similar to what you were talking about, lasers and stuff. And people claim lasers give them help. So here's what I would do. I would probably go for chiropractic, me personally. That's what I would do, because I would like to get an evaluation at least to see if there are any impingements that could be causing it. But I wouldn't tell them that I have peripheral neuropathy, because I don't want them coming up with a diagnosis that will match it. I want to hear what they have to say to see if they come up with something that could possibly be causing it.
You know, and the reason I say that is because I don't care who you're dealing with. I'm not telling you they're going to be dishonest, but I just want to see what they come up with, no matter who they are. And if you, this new one I talked about, Brighten Your Life, and I love the chiropractor, Dr. Mike Hederscheit. And if you go to him, the evaluation's only $50. I mean, it's not a lot of money because just the x-rays could cost you $300 at another office. He does x-rays and scanning, and he does an examination. So it's pretty inexpensive. That would be where I would start. Now, I'm not saying that's going to cure you. I don't know enough about it. I only know it's caused by poor circulation, and it's either injury or diabetes. 720-583-4506 is brightenyourfamily.com. I would start there. I would start with chiropractic because they seem to have really good success with circulation and nerve, what do you call it, nerve operation, you know, proper nerve operation, Dale. As far as the specific treatments that target the area, I have never known why people do that. If you have tingling in your feet, it's not coming from your feet. So I don't know why you would just treat your feet. It just makes sense to me that I would look for the overall problem. Mark Trenner, attorney at law, is with us because Jeremy has a situation we want to address. Jeremy, are you there, sir? Yes,
sir, I am.
So, let me just sum it up, Mark. Jeremy has seen elk calls, and he says the elk calls themselves are fine, but he has developed a technique for using an elk call that really works better. I don't know why, but it's some kind of technique. And he says it's not really part of the elk call, but how to use it. And I told him, I don't think you can patent or protect an idea on how to cleverly use the elk call, but I suggested that he just develop his own generic elk call, if it doesn't have to be special, and include in the instructions his special techniques and call it his secret technique and use it as part of the package, because then he could at least protect that package and maybe copyright the idea. I don't know. That's why we're asking you.
Yeah, so the elk call, I assume it's one of the calls to when you're hunting for elk. But
yes.
It's a device.
Yes.
Yeah.
It makes a sound, and he has a way of doing it that makes it work better.
And would you modify the device at all in order to make that happen?
Yes, absolutely. Let me tell you the deal. I repurposed...
Hold on. Just hold on. Jeremy, you told me you did not alter the device, but you're telling me now that you do?
I do alter. I change out the reed.
Well, so then what is the... Then you just do your own. Just manufacture your own then.
Well, I've been involved in the process with the
modifying that.
Hold on, we're all talking. Hold on, okay. Hold on. First and foremost, I'm sorry, it's my fault. Jeremy, since we went down the wrong path, you said you use a regular generic, and it has nothing. You said it had nothing to do with the elk call. You simply use it a certain way. But now you're telling me you alter the reed. So go ahead down that path now.
Okay, it's a combination of the two. So I'll try to summarize as concisely as I can.
Here's all we care about. How are you altering the call?
I'm changing the reed to to make the pitch crisper, the sound crisper, and also to exaggerate the volume of the call, the audible volume in decibels of the call.
Okay, I have a simple question. Why wouldn't you simply manufacture one to your specifications?
Because the complexity of the marketing, basically, I think it would be onerous for me coming in as a new entry into this market when you have folks that are already set up to do that. But as far as for marketing purposes, a lot of the demonstrations are going to need to be done on either private ranches or on public property. So then you get into all sorts of expensive licensing.
Jeremy, okay, forget about the marketing. I'm asking you this.
Prohibitive. I would say startup without significant capital and time invested, cost prohibitive to proceed that direction, and more attractive for getting it on the market, more immediate. It's, you know, this is half personal gain, half
getting what on the market?
The either a combination of a finer tuned call in addition to the techniques. Whereas an established company, say, like the Primos or Woodswise or any number of these manufacturers, they're set up, if they have the knowledge, to run with marketing right out of the gate.
So let me ask you a question to clarify. So you're thinking maybe if I go with my idea for this altered read and this technique, perhaps an existing company would find value in it.
Correct. The problem is I need to protect my pitch. I can protect the vocal pitch like I am giving to you guys, because without me demonstrating it, you know, I've been using this technique kind of on accident for about 20.
I understand, but there's more to it. There's more to it than a technique. It's an altered.
So I guess the question is in the pitch. If I give away the secret in the process of pitching it, then there's no constraints to keep somebody from just running with it to market. Is it possible? Since it doesn't appear on my investigation, I'm using existing tones. I'm not producing a new sound. I'm not producing a new, vocality from the elk that I identified. So it seems problematic to get a patent. I am. All right,
Jeremy.
Existing technique.
Jeremy, you're using existing technology, but I want to ask one more question, and I swear I just want a yes or a no. Are there other elk calls out there that you can use your technique on that do not require altering it?
No, not without compromising the effectiveness.
So, therefore, your technique also involves alteration. Those things, I believe, can be protected. But right now, I'm going to leave it to Mark Trenner. Mark, you heard enough. Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, there's actually 3 different ways that you could seek to protect that. One's going to be kind of surprising, so I'll tell you that one last. You can protect the change to the device, and you can patent that both as an entire product incorporating that change and as something that you could just sell as an add-on to modify the existing product. So you've got 2 ways of protecting it there. And third way is you can actually file patents for processes, and so this may fall under that. So those could all be filed as a single patent application, but 3 different lines of attack.
So on the third one, you would actually patent the technique.
Yeah, you can actually patent processes. The technique may fall under that.
That would be weird, wouldn't it? You're hunting sometime. You go over to a guy and say, "Hey, buddy, did you pay for that technique?"
So exactly. So enforcing that can get kind of tricky. Except you can always say that it's that the company selling those are inducing people to go. And
I think his other question, which I need to take a break, but it is going to be this. If you can think about it during the break, and that is, if he goes to another company with this idea, how does he protect himself just from them stealing it? That's the next thing we want to talk about, okay? 303-713-TALK, 713-8255.
This is Denver's Talk Station, 630 KHOW, an iHeart radio station. With Ross Kaminsky mornings, Michael Brown afternoons, KHOW, Denver.
From the Fox Business Network, on Wall Street, stocks are mixed in afternoon trading, but a good day on Wall Street for shares of McDonald's, up close to 5%. After posting some better-than-expected quarterly results, the company working to grow its business with new initiatives like swapping out frozen beef patties for fresh ones in its Quarter Pounder burger, also launching a new value menu reviving its once popular dollar deals, but with items priced at $1, $2, or $3. The idea is to get customers in for cheaper items who then upgrade to pricier ones or add on food to their meals, which all paid off. McDonald's said sales rose about 3% at established restaurants in the U.S., and globally sales were even stronger, rising 5.5%. And Amazon expanding in Canada, announcing that it will be adding 3,000 high-tech jobs with the expansion of its Vancouver tech hub. Jobs will include positions in e-commerce technology, cloud computing, and machine learning. The new facility will open in 2022. With the Fox Business Report, I'm Hillary Barsky.
Have you checked your Google search results lately? What the internet says about you can have a big impact on your life and your livelihood, even if it's not true. Fortunately, you can now control how you look online and in online search results with ReputationDefender.com. Call 800-566-7906 now for your free reputation analysis. Our dedicated experts and patented technology can help make your online search results look their best. Call 800-566-7906 to learn more or visit ReputationDefender.com.
This report is brought to you by Lowe's.
Travel across the Mile High City freeway system in pretty good shape as the Monday lunch rush continues. Looks like that earlier incident westbound I-70 near Steele has been cleared. Traffic flow slowly getting back up to speed on that stretch. That's about the only slow spot on the Highway Drive. The rest of I-70 traveling out west looking good towards Arvada and Golden. No delays in I-25 through the heart of the city. Smooth flow on 6th Avenue in Lakewood. 225 is in good shape in Aurora. Just seeing minor delays on westbound 270 either side of Vasquez. The weather forecast: partly sunny, breezy, but warm today with a high near 75. Right now, mostly cloudy and 68. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner, 630 KHOW.
Shop Lowe's for great deals to make your great outdoors even greater, like 5 bags of premium mulch for just $10. All projects have a starting point. Start with Lowe's. Offer valid through 5/2 while supplies last. Selection varies by location, U.S. only. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Spring is in the air. Time to think about your lawn and trees. Give Mr. Green Jeans Lawn and Tree Care Services a call. Mr. Green Jeans can make your lawn and trees look better than ever, and at up to 30% less than the other companies. If you need lawn fertilization or aerating, tree spraying or feeding, also irrigation service, you have to call Mr. Green Jeans. Since 1991, owners Bob and Tammy with their son Travis have provided these services. Licensed by the Colorado Department of Agriculture in lawn and tree using only Colorado products. Call 303-426-4945.
Denver's talk station, 630 KHOW.
Hi, Tom Martino here. Let's go to the phones. And then, you got something to say?
Yeah, we have got a guest coming in, and I need some volunteers out there, right. Listeners. This guy says he can heal everybody, and I need some people that are in true pain. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what would you think would be a fair example?
Here's the guy. Well, I'm no longer a really good example, although I'll be part of it for some achiness and stuff. But here's the deal. He claims that all discomfort from pain. Now, he said if it's bone on bone or somebody has a broken bone or something like that, that's totally different. He's talking about chronic pain or acute chronic pain that's acute or chronic pain that's not, just, like me, chronic, just, aches and pains. He is claiming that pain comes from your body being unbalanced somehow, and I don't want to try to speak for him. I'm going to let him do it. But he says he can show you within a few minutes how to put the mind and body in balance and how to then be out of pain. It's that simple. That's what he says. I'm not going to try to speak for him. I'm going to let him explain it when he comes in.
But we need real test subjects.
Yes, and he said he has been trying to get media exposure for this because he's not looking to sell anything. He's not looking for a dime.
That we know of.
No, he told me he has no he has no financial with us. Nothing at all. He doesn't have anything. Now he's writing a book, but he wants to show how you can balance and get out of pain. Now he has testimonials on Vimeo that talk about people that have gotten out of pain, and they say, I've used his techniques, and within a few minutes I'm completely out of pain. Well, I'm not one to just say, oh yeah, really, okay, cool, and then psychosomatically say, oh yeah, that got me out of pain. I mean, I'm not going to say it if it doesn't work. So this guy that said he had the miracle cream, for example, he's a really nice fellow, and I don't think he wanted to mislead anyone or try to get rich, but he swore to God, this cream will take your pain away within minutes, and it did nothing for me, okay? Daphne will swear up and down it does something for her. I don't know, maybe you ought to try it, Clint. Mark, I don't know, did you ever try it? It's that...
I don't have any pain.
Yeah, so anyway, the thing is, he claims it works.
But if you'd like to come in the same day, how many people should we have? Maybe 2?
I want 3 others, but here's what I want. I want people with different kinds of chronic pain. And by the way, do not accept them until we all decide who's coming in. And you're going to spend a few minutes with this gentleman and tell us the honest-to-God truth as to whether or not you're out of pain.
And we'll buy you lunch.
And, yeah, we'll have lunch.
Or Tom will buy you lunch.
We'll have lunch. But here's the deal. I want people who are in chronic pain or acute pain, and, yeah, let's just do it. I mean, something where you will be able to say on the spot whether or not it's helping you. Mark Trenner, so how do you protect this yourself if you're pitching this? He wants to alter one of the elk calls, and he wants to show a different technique, how this would completely revolutionize their elk call. So, how does he protect himself while making this pitch to manufacturers?
Yeah, you definitely want to get at least a provisional patent on file. That at least gets you first in line at the patent office. The problem is they changed the law a couple of years ago to first to file. So if you don't file, somebody files even a day before you. So if you take it and pitch it to them and then they say, oh, yeah, we were kind of working on that, we better go file one too, and they get there before you, then you're out of luck. You can't patent it.
So patent. And how do you patent a technique? Because, Jeremy, you're literally talking about the way you hold it or the way you blow in it or how. What is different about what you do?
It's a combination of persistence, volume, timing. It's a combination of these things. You know, the conventional wisdom out there is that people don't call unless they hear the elk calling. So part of this is what we would call cold calling, where you're calling to elk country, knowing elk can hear you or believing elk can hear you even if you don't hear them.
Right.
And kind of starting the party yourself. So some of it's, you know, is a combination of all those factors. Some of it's...
So he would be writing instructions, Mark.
Yeah, you can actually patent that.
Okay.
Like I said, it could all be included as part of the patent because he has some device modifications, and you could also embody that as a full device.
Is it difficult? So. Can somebody buy I don't know where that echo is coming from, but I'm going to put everybody. It was coming from him, so I'm not going to pull him up until we get rid of that echo. But I'm wondering if somebody can buy an existing product and then just buy his package of instructions and the other read to alter it. So, Jeremy?
Yeah, you could.
Jeremy? Yes.
Are you on a headset?
I'm a hands-free device.
Well, whatever. Are you driving?
No.
Okay, then please get off the head. Get off. Yeah. Because I cannot stand hearing myself back.
Echo? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, can someone buy something off the shelf, and is it easy to alter that read?
If they had access to the read material.
No, I'm talking about if you provided instructions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So part of your package would be the technique instructions and the altering instructions, and you could possibly patent that and sell it so people who have elk callers can improve them.
Right.
Yes, I do believe in order to convincingly market it, it's going to require video, basically video proof, showing the technique in use and showing the outcome.
That's all part of the package. But anyway, we can't do it for you right now, but we answered a bunch of your questions. Mark Trenner is available at 720-221-3708. We got a comment on that from Robert. Robert, what's your comment?
Yeah, I have 7 brothers that all hunt, and none of them hunt elk. Does this guy really think he's going to make $1 million off?
Oh, you mean it's not a big area of hunting, is what you're saying?
It's not a big area of sales.
That's what I mean. You don't have a lot of potential customers.
Yeah, so I think he's wasting his time and effort on nothing.
Well, I don't know, actually. Since I'm not a hunter, I have no idea. Jeremy, have you ever looked at feasibility? Do a lot of people hunt elk?
Yes, absolutely. It is a huge industry. It's a $1 billion industry in game calls annually. It's tremendous, and we're talking just in the state of Colorado, the number of people pursuing elk that could find usefulness just in the state of Colorado is over 150,000.
Well, you see, Robert did research with 2 of his buddies, and they don't hunt elk, so he has determined it's non-feasible. Mike, you have a problem with your ex?
Yes, sir.
What is the problem?
Oh, man. I attempted to hold the family together, and at my son's behest, I allowed her to move in with me.
Wait a minute. You allowed her to move in with you?
Move back in with us.
Okay, and how long have you been divorced?
We divorced in 2001, but I've always taken care of her anyway.
Okay, but you have a divorce, though, on file, and you took care of her, meaning you paid her bills?
No, I mean, I started off, I met her, she needed help. I helped her, you know, it was pretty bad. I just gotten out of the Navy.
But since the divorce, have you helped her?
Yeah, oh yeah. We've had 2 kids since the divorce.
How many kids?
2.
Since the divorce?
Yes.
Apparently you don't know boundaries. The reason you divorced is to get away.
Yeah, divorce was something sad, and I promised I'd take care of her, and I just...
Who initiated the divorce?
I did.
So why did you have 2 kids with a woman you divorced? I'm curious more than anything. I mean, you know...
Because to me, it's weird. I have a weird sense of honor. I promised her, and I started helping her.
But bringing new kids into the world in a divorce situation is not helping anyone.
Except for we were together, pretty much. Here's the deal. I've got a daughter that's got severe scoliosis. After the divorce, she had to get 5 major surgeries since she was 12 years old. She's 26. And
what does that have to do with 2 new kids?
She needed both of us, so we got back together again to help take care of her. And
okay. So what is the problem now? She's living with you, right? So hold on. You're living with your ex, is that right?
I was.
And you were taking care of her, and you had kids with her. I call that a marriage, but it was a divorce. So tell me, when did she recently move out?
She forced me out. That's my problem.
Wait a minute. So you let her move in with you after a divorce. You had kids with her after a divorce, and now she kicked you out. Is she going to divorce you again? I don't understand what happens now.
She's got my kids. She won't let me see them. She's a psychopath and told most of her friends.
Oh my God!
Most of them, yeah, I know.
Mike, she just forced you out. She kicked you out. Now
she's also black belt in martial arts, and I'm a disabled veteran.
Okay, is she threatening to kick your ass?
Oh, she does beyond that. She has friends that can...
Well, you have to report her if she's hitting you.
Yeah, it's really complicated considering the way she got me out of the house and everything.
How'd she get you out of the house?
Oh, it was a violent 4:30 in the morning punch in the face thing, but I'll never hit her back.
She punched you in the face. I'm not telling you to hit her back, but you should have had her arrested.
Yeah, I know. I'm just not that guy.
So, Mike, she has custody of your kids.
No, there's no orders.
Okay, you need to initiate it. You're not going to initiate a divorce, but you have to initiate some kind of a child plan. I mean, this is a screwed up situation, Mike. You need to see an attorney. That's it. Bottom line. There's nothing we can do to help you.
Yeah, if I can, I was working with the VA. She got me fired from my job, built my car, the whole 9 yards.
God almighty. You poor guy.
And you still had kids with her.
May I finish real quick? I was going back and forth. I got set up to go back to school.
So Mike, you do need...
a new job. I got hit by a car on my bicycle, and I'm right now in therapy 4 days a week, and I have no money. I was set up for a lawyer. I got hit the same day.
You got hit. So now you got hit by a car. You lost your job. Oh, my God. I mean, this guy sounds worse than a country song. I mean, worse. I know we hear the joke about the country song, but this is worse. All of this has happened to him, and he doesn't have anywhere to go. Where are you living right now?
Where am I at right now? I'm standing in the garage I sleep in.
Whose garage do you sleep in?
Family member.
Okay.
I could come inside. There's a lot going on inside that I don't want to cause any issues. Don't want to be a burden.
But Mike, I don't know what to tell you. You need an attorney. You need to get the ball rolling. She's taking advantage of you. Is this a house you guys were renting, or did you own it?
I was on the lease, and she was supposed to have half of the down and everything, and she didn't.
Okay.
So I got us into the plague. I got things rolling, and then...
All right, hold on, all right? Hold on. We need to get him on with Bonnie Shields, and we need to do it on another show. We don't have enough time. This is truly sad.
This report is brought to you by Lowe's.
There's a few slow spots in the highway drive in the metro area. Still that stubborn delay on westbound I-70 approaching Steel Vasquez. It's slow in the elevated portion. Westbound 270 stop and go from Vasquez all the way to about the I-70 interchange as well. The rest of the freeway system is looking to be in pretty good shape right now. A couple of crashes off highway being cleared. One Monaco and Yale, one Sable and Alameda. And Highway 6 remains closed today for rock scaling work in Clear Creek Canyon. The weather forecast. Well, it's going to be partly sunny and breezy today with a high near 75. Right now, mostly cloudy skies and 68. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner. 630 KHOW.
Shop Lowe's for great deals to make your great outdoors even greater, like 5 bags of premium mulch for just $10. All projects have a starting point. Start with Lowe's. Offer valid through 5/2 while supplies last. Selection varies by location, U.S. only. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
If you plan on buying or selling a home, listen to this important message from Rex. There's no longer any reason to pay 6% to sell your home. Introducing Rex. Rex sells homes for the lowest fee in the industry, 2% total, saving consumers thousands of dollars per transaction. With Rex, you get a full-service team backed by technology. They don't market homes the way traditional agents do. Rex uses big data and machine learning to attract hundreds of qualified buyers directly to your home the moment it goes on the market. And Rex Real Estate charges only 2% total, not the 6% commission your local broker expects. Get started now by calling 833-REX-HOME. Rex can also help you buy a home. Your licensed Rex agent will arrange showings, negotiate offers, guide you through escrow, and even get you pre-qualified for a mortgage at the lowest available rate. Rex is with you every step of the way. To speak with a Rex representative, call now at 833-REX-HOME. That's 833-REX-HOME. CALBRE license 100077876.
Attention all men. Have Viagra and Cialis let you down? Think your best days are behind you? Think again. If you suffer from any type of erectile dysfunction, regardless of your age or medical history, the doctors at Evolution Medical Group can help you now. There's no pain, no needles, no surgery, and no medication. Just the newest available proven treatment from Europe using acoustic energy waves. Their FDA-cleared medical device regenerates blood vessels and erectile tissue with short in-office sessions. Safe and effective ED treatment. No pills, no needles, no side effects. Call now for full information. Call 303-420-8955. That's 303-420-8955. If Viagra and Cialis have let you down, call Evolution Medical Group at 303-420-8955 today and get your sex life back. Call 303-420-8955 or visit their website at evolutionmedicalgroup.com.
Ross Kaminsky, mornings 5 to 10.
Why would someone be so obsessed with feathers that he would commit one of the strangest crimes of the 21st century? We'll talk with Kirk Johnson, author of The Feather Thief, Tuesday morning at 7:06 here on 630 KHOW.
Dr. Kent Lawson, the new orthodontics. And it's new because, and new early orthodontics for kids or new orthodontics for adults. Do you know adults, we've been talking about kids wearing a series of mouthpieces, widen their palate, straighten their teeth, then they use braces toward the end and have a perfect straight jaw, widened palate, no problems with breathing. It helps with all of their health. Well, he can do the same for adults, a little more aggressive. They also wear mouthpieces or not? Do they, Dr. Kent Lawson, adults?
Yes, the palate itself, the upper jaw, can be widened at any age.
And then, in addition,
using what we call slow palatal expansion.
Yeah, and then after that, Invisalign?
And potentially Invisalign. There's other things to look at, jaw joints, TMJ.
But it's all done within 2 years.
That's correct, 2 to 2.5 years, typically.
And then what happens in that time frame?
Yeah, well, we change the shape of the jaws, put them to ideal. And then the lower jaw, have it in the corrected position so it's healthy.
So TMJ goes away, sleep apneas go away?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we look at things like even head posture can be improved, potentially.
And then you have beautiful teeth, too. So that's,
absolutely.
Instead of spending 10 times as much for veneers and not getting any of the health benefits.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Now, you should write a book.
No, he has a book. But what is new about the new book? You have a new book coming out. What's so good about a new book? You've done old ones. You've done other books that are good.
Yeah, the new book is called The Neo Way.
N-E-O.
N-E-O, capital N, capital E, capital O, standing for New Early Orthodontics. And it talks about everything from treatment somewhere around age 4, but even evaluating as a newborn.
Now,
okay?
When does it come out, though?
It'll be out in May.
Okay.
And it'll be on Amazon, but you'll be able to get a complimentary copy. Anybody that comes to our office for an evaluation automatically will get a complimentary copy of this.
And when does that start?
And that should happen. Well, it's going to be before the end of May, but if they call now and schedule, we'll make sure that they're
down for a book.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, that's good to know. So if they call now, they'll be in line for a book.
Yes.
And that's the Neo Smiles number.
That's correct. That's
303-690-0400.
Exactly.
303-690-0400. And it's called The Neo Way?
The book is called The Neo Way, yes.
Okay. And can we give away some books when you when it finally comes out? Can you let us know?
Absolutely.
We'll give away a few on the air?
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you. And again, it's 303-690-0400. Hey, Lisa, what's happening?
Yeah, Tom. I was in a car accident April 14th. I'll try to make this quick. I hit some black ice, basically hit the, what do you call it, the guardrails.
Yes.
I-25 early on a Saturday morning, totaled the car. The thing is, though, the insurance company came back, and they're really lowballing me.
Well, is your car totaled?
They totaled it out. It's a 2003 GT Mustang. It has all the bells and whistles. And it's been garage kept, really low miles.
Yeah. How much keeping it pristine helps to a certain extent because you get the higher of the value of the book or sale values. But you don't get paid tit for tat. You don't. It just doesn't happen that way as far as what you put in it and all of that. However, how much are they lowballing you, do you feel?
Well, if I keep the car, they're going to give me $4,490, and I've done my research, and the car is worth...
No, that's if you keep the car, so that's not... I need to know, what are they going to give you if you if they salvage the car?
If they salvage the car and they keep it, they're giving me $5,281, less the deductible, which is $1,000. However... I have looked at it, the high end of this car, with all the bells and whistles, the aluminum wheels, the two-tone interior, we just put...
Yes, how much? Just tell me how much.
Oh, okay. It's $14,000.
Are you kidding me? They're that far down. They are offering you $5,200, or not, it's actually $42, but it's $52, and then you're telling me they're almost $10,000 off?
Yes, they are, because I have the GT, I have the V8 engine package.
Well, what carrier do you have?
Safeco.
Are they the ones you're dealing with?
Yes, and they said we only have until May 3rd right now. And
wait. Why do you only have until May 3rd?
Well, that's what it says. It says, if you decide to keep the vehicle, please contact us before
All right,
May
listen,
3rd.
We need to get her on tomorrow with Compass Insurance Group. They represent Safeco. And let's see what they have to say. There certainly needs to be something that can be done there. Okay, New Early Orthodontics. My kids are on it. Please find out about it. Get a free book, 303-690-0400. I'm Troubleshooter Tom Martino. Don't forget referrallist.com and save all your problems for me.
Time changes everything. For me, becoming a single parent of 2 young kids changed my ability to use my timeshare. And when my annual maintenance fees nearly tripled over a 3-year period, I had to get out. I'm Brandon Reed, founder of Timeshare Exit Team. We will legally get you out of your timeshare you can't use or afford. Schedule your free consultation. If we can't get you out, we will give you a full refund.
Call 844-955-EXIT. That's 844-955-EXIT or timeshareexitteam.com.
When it comes to hiring, you don't have time to waste. You need to get to a short list of qualified candidates fast. That's why you need Indeed.com. Post a job in minutes. Set up screener questions based on your job requirements. Then zero in on qualified candidates using our intuitive online dashboard. Your time is precious. Let Indeed help you get to your short list of qualified candidates. Post a job today at Indeed.com/hire. Search for greatness. Search Indeed.
Dad, what are you doing?
Cramming for college.
I'm the one going to college.
Yeah, but we need to figure out how we're going to pay for it all.
Discover Student Loans.
Discover does student loans?
Yeah, they're one of the top student loan lenders in the country. It takes 15 minutes or less to apply, and there are no fees for the life of the loan. Best of all, I can earn cash rewards if I get good grades.
Really?
Yeah, we still have time to apply and get a great rate.
So I can just chill. College kids still say that, right?
No one says that, Dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Visit discoverstudentloans.com to apply today. Limitations apply.
This is Denver's talk station. Sean Hannity is next after the news on 630 KHOW, an iHeart radio station. KHOW, Denver.
See you, Doc.
Thank you for answering so many questions.
We've talked about it.
He doesn't want to do it, or is he doing his own?
No, we'll talk about it.
Okay, all right.
So, Elk call, Dr. Lawson, update on failure to launch.
Oh, I missed that.
What else? Give me something else.
And husband died.
What kind of car was that?
Oh, the crazy lady is in jail. I got him an order here.
Lady. Finally.
Crazy neighbor in jail, finally. Husband died.
Oh
Can't say the Social Security
I
check.
didn't log out. You're letting me walk out of here, Mark? Okay. Crazy lady finally put in jail. What else? What was the one we just had on the car? Mustang
GT, 2003 Mustang GT.
Now this, you know what? This Monday rocked.
It was a fun day.
Yeah, but why is it sometimes, I don't understand, Mark, what is it? And some days are rocking. There was a shitload of traffic today, too.
I got a really good update, but I won't wait till tomorrow.
What is it, Mark? Tell me what
Well,
it
I've
was.
been fighting this roofer. Well, both of us have for a month.
Did the motherfucker come through?
No, he didn't come through. The lady called Wheat Ridge PD, a brand new officer. This guy's named Kay Louie. Just out of knew exactly the Contractors Trust Act, knew the other thing, read the Riot Act, said if this guy's not on the job by tomorrow, he's arresting him, and the guy was on the job the next day. I want to add him with us.
You know what? That's what we need. More cops like that.
Yes. Great guy.
Give that tomorrow.
Okay. Do you need all of them, Mark? Yeah.
What?
Do you need all of them? I log them.
All of what?
The calls.
No, that's good.
Just highlight.
See if this guy will fit our pain guy. We need to find 2 or 3 people in pain and get them to watch this fucking
This
plan.
is my son-in-law. He's called in here. He's one of John Fuller's clients.
Yeah.
This report is brought to you by
Mostly
Ace.
sunny today with a high of 76. Tonight mostly cloudy and a low of 45. Tomorrow mostly cloudy and a high of 64. Wednesday a thunderstorm possible and a high of 61.
It's the Ace Buy One Get One Free sale. Don't miss great Buy One Get One Free deals throughout the store on quality products from Scott's, Roundup, Ortho, and more. There are so many BOGOs and so many ways to save. Sale ends Monday at participating Ace stores. See store for details.
Do you have a rotator cuff tear and are looking for options to surgery? At Boulder Regenerative Medicine, Dr. Joanne Halbrecht is an orthopedic surgeon with over 20 years of experience in conservative and surgical treatments of rotator cuff tears. She's also a renowned expert in regenerative medicine and stem cell therapy and can provide treatment options to help avoid surgery or increase the success of your surgical procedure. Call Boulder Regenerative Medicine at 303-449-8807. That's 303-449-8807 or visit boulderinstitute.com.
Is your concrete sinking, your porch or garage, or worse, an interior